Bird going up against BanannaKen.
Red Rooster versus NASR. BanannaKen versus Angry Bird. This is the run back? Question mark? I'm pretty sure it is. But anyways, BanannaKen putting in big time work.
All right, here we go. Yeah, this is the run back, correct?
That is right, yeah, but in a different circumstance, right? Initially, they had fought as the Vanguard position, starting things off in Angry Bird versus BanannaKen in this out of 3. We'll see if this matters in the long run, or at least in a 3 out of 5 set for Angry Bird.
Lo de siempre, el juego de Ken en la esquina nada más.
He gets the throw in the corner. Stand heavy punch. Anti-air on top of that run stop, trying to get a reaction out of BanannaKen. Okay, wait a minute, gets the confirm after the counter hit, crouching medium kick.
Punish counter 2 still within range of the crouching jab, really impressive.
Muy bien.
Oh, wow.
Casino otra vez.
Punish counter throw. Has to hold the roundhouse. Oh, dead. Yo.
Did you see how much of the damage was on the right? That's gotta be like, man, there's a lot. There's a lot that BanannaKen is doing. It's really impressive.
No, you can just tell the way he's playing like this neutral game, the spacing.
Bro.
And then he got the counter hit, so it was a combo follow-up. Wow. No neutral jump to beat the throw. Oh, wow. Delay to beat Amnesia. Here comes Angry Bird.
Bien, que lo dio todo. No lo gastó.
Big damage. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute, BanannaKen sets up departure. Mid-screen this time. You're really going to second guess going, trying to run past that bad boy.
Yeah, I like that too.
Oh, wow, caught your legs. That should be the round. No meter needed. Angry Bird answers back.
How often have we seen the departure above the opponent's head instead of just right in the middle? You can tell what the intention is. And damn, the intention for Angry Bird?
Damage.
Beat the hell out of him. I want my finances back. I want my family back. Give me my yacht.
Whoa, that was 50%?
Off of the dumping too.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
The recovery on that bad boy is fast.
Wow.
That was 50%. That was level 2.
Oh, caught you peeking once again, and the follow-up.
Wow.
Yo, BanannaKen, you're dead.
Again.
Oh, my gosh. Yo, that was a double level one for the finish of the round of the match. Excuse me.
That was a 2-touch. It was a 2.5 touch, right? He did it off of the level 2, got the side switch, stuck in the drive impact, got a full sequence after that. This guy is built different. BanannaKen fully expending the resources to make it hurt. And I do mean it. That stuff hurt.
What a parry.
Man, trying to find out if his corner 2 might be a little bit of a problem. Let's see if he gets that big opening against.
Gets the overhead. Punish counter throw. Knockdown for BanannaKen. And then the back throw to keep the corner positioning from Angry Bird. Delays the attack. Catches the amnesia that's going to be around for Angry Bird.
A menos que sea el final, obviamente.
I just love the way he's so flashy. Being able to combo off of the one stop.
Okay, no parry. Great stop to the jump in. BanannaKen.
Ready for the drive rush as well.
Bien.
What? My God, dude.
Delayed it again.
Bien.
Oh my God. Oh, he dropped it though. Gets the hit. Puts him in burnout. Needs to be careful though. Jinrai loops.
How did he find the time to even sneak in a crouch jab? What?
He's pretty far back. Uh-oh.
Bien.
Oh. He had time to... No.
Spin to level 3? No. I don't think so.
Oh, that's so tricky with an anti-air.
Oh, empty jump low, not gonna work.
All this
Yo, the golf swing, hold the level 2.
Man.
Oh,
he's a burnout. My God. The rebuttal and the defense, BanannaKen, he's the entire package. He's got it all.
Wow, long distance. Not the call, but the combo. Gets the corner departure, gets him out of there.
Realize he's not even trying to banana out.
Oh, ditto.
Not even in yellow.
Que te mate a throw.
Kendrick. Kenderson. The damage. That's enough.
throw, working on a perfect right now. And there it is.
Así es mejor siempre.
Oh, man. One up.
Nada, se le carga.
That's just 10. Anywhere else, you'd be a 10. Look at this.
Así está tilteado, exacto, ya.
He's picking outfit now. As soon as you said it.
Yeah, he asked for the outfit.
I'm glad you said something. I didn't even notice it. I was so locked in, I didn't even notice it, bro. Oh.
Right read against
Backing up quite a bit, trying to find a hit here. Versus Ken gets the crotch and medium kick. Here comes BanannaKen. Full screen sets up the departure. A couple of parries to try to get in.
You saw that. The start of Dragon Last just completely stomped out by the departure spike.
Makes him delay it just a bit. Delay jump in. Excuse me, just wait for the throw to come out, or the amnesia to come out. Empty jump gets the big hit. And right now, BanannaKen with quite the lead, holding his ground.
Mucha cosa, puede hacer trampa.
I love the patience. Perfect parry. Uppercut to catch the jump. Here comes Angry Bird. Another one.
Bien.
Amnesia hits this time.
Oh, that was a counter hit afterwards. Couldn't pursue it for another combo. Uppercut against the teleport. Trying to back away BanannaKen. Let's see how the defense holds up. We thought, I mean, speaking of holding up, Amjad, Angry Bird, getting the cross up first and immediately going for the throw bait. Nice work.
Those jumps. In those situations, really starting to get him in trouble. Catching the amnesias, catching the throws on top of it. Okay, spike departure right there. Level 3 on top of it. Gonna expend a bunch of that drive for Ken and Angry Bird.
Recuerda que la trampa siempre resume.
Holding the parry. Tip throw not gonna work out. The trade almost worked out for Ken. The feint, interrupt, drive rush.
No, we went for the drive rush.
Oh, that's CA, that's big damage, and BanannaKen's in burnout.
Yo, BanannaKen could have gone into the drive impact instead. He hit a cancelable normal, but he committed to the drive rush. Oh, no.
Oh, wow, and the fake out on top of it, 2-1. Angry Bird about to send it into overtime. And if that's the case, it's gonna be Mono coming up for Red Rooster.
Points already in the lead, Red Rooster. Gotta see the deal if they want to really have a dominant placing in playoffs. They want to secure that spot.
Late drive rush, side switch, gonna take the uppercut. No, takes the ground, gets the punish counter throw. Angry Bird almost caught the jump out of the corner attempt, but now BanannaKen gets clipped on the way out. It's too early for the amnesia.
Forgot when to do. Forgot how to do it. Oh, man.
That drive rush to catch the jump back, and now BanannaKen is in trouble. Got him leaning on the ropes right now.
Little problematic. BanannaKen, little by little, interrupting the drive rush, getting its tracks. It's Angry Bird looking to seal it. Not the command grab this time.
Uh-oh, normal throw. Oh, wait, here's a chance. Oh, he delayed it just enough. Side switch gets the overhead. The throw's not gonna work. The fireball almost did, and now the shimmies come in. Back to the wall. BanannaKen in trouble, gets the DI. The stun is still on the table if he plays this properly. Combos into the level 2, gets the side switch, and we've seen these resplat setups. You gotta be careful, he got the switch combo. Oh man, that trade combo was sick.
Yeah, he doesn't have drive gauge, so we can't actually get a stun, period. He has to wait and recover. He's just as susceptible. Now both getting the drive gauge at the same time. One more touch will do it for Angry Bird.
Bien.
Oh my God, he got the conversion. He has 2 bars, and he killed him with that. This dude, BanannaKen, oh my gosh.
So good. He's actually so good.
Dude, that is absolutely ridiculous. Amnesia getting a lot more successful, at least with straying the danger away from BanannaKen and his JP. Departure as he walks behind it. Oh, bad anticipation on the anti-air.
Yeah, just not the right angle to even try to throw out that crouching heavy punch. And you're committed to that run animation, so your character model's facing the wrong way. That's a big Dragon Lash punish counter going into it off of the low forward. You are not necessarily dead, but you're pretty damn close to it. Let's see if that burnout happens. It sure does. Uh-oh. Critical art on deck for BanannaKen, though. One right gas. Level 2 instead.
Oh, tries to jump out of there. He gets the hit, BanannaKen on his last chance in life right now. Oh. On the overhead, jumps out of the DI, and he now has bar. Angry Bird getting real close to burnout. Tries to jump out, drive rush in. The throw is gonna do it. Angry Bird takes out BanannaKen for NASR, and man, what a fight. But now, Mono has to come up to stop whoever decides to defend. Why do I say whoever decides to defend? It's Big Bird. Big Bird is coming up.
If I were to tell you that we gathered the best players from around the world here to compete, I would only be giving you half the story. Street Fighter League is nothing like other Capcom tournaments. This is a team event where no individual part is greater than the whole. We know what these players can achieve on their own. We've seen their greatness. There is no need to question that.
It's Menard!
The question is, can they put their ego to the side? Can they put their pride aside? Can they sacrifice themselves in order for their team to win? It's one thing being up on that stage by yourself and all your glory and controlling the outcome. It's completely different putting on that jersey with 3 other people and trusting that the next man up is going to do their job. This is where the talking is and the fighting begins. New game, new rules, new season. Welcome to Street Fighter League.
Week 9 Street Fighter League is about to commence. You've seen what the prior weeks has given us. It has given us the greatest Street Fighter, and I can't wait to see more, especially with that playoff picture in any one of these teams' hopes. This is the guy Vicious. Make some noise for the bald eagle of commentary out here, making sure you guys get delivered the proper word of Street Fighter. How you been, bro?
You know, it's every single week that I look forward to with the greatest Street Fighter 6 that you had mentioned, but it's getting so close to the playoffs. Are only, what, 2 weeks away? There are so many points to be had, and some of these teams, they might not make it. Who knows, right?
Well, look, it is still in a picture for every other. Of these top 3 teams, they still have a great chance. But that 3rd and 4th spot is definitely in contention. Let's get to the results. Well, excuse me. Let me get to the standings so far as we head into Week 9 Street Fighter League. Let's talk about the fact that NASR is holding it down at first place, 225 points. Of course, versus Vortex in 2nd place, 200 points. Bandits in 3rd place with 200 points. They still have games to play, so that is very much in contention. Of course, Red Rooster at 160 points at 4th place. Keep in mind, only the top 4 teams will be making it to playoffs. UIU right there with 140 points, nipping at the heels of Red Rooster, and Endemic off of I would say a victory, especially considering that they did beat a pretty tough opponent, still with 80 points, no playoff chance, but still holding it down at 6th spot.
That's one of the greater feelings, I feel like, when it comes to the top 3. But as you guys have been following along, let me remind you of what's going on in the format before we get ready for the playoffs. But just in case, you know, each team has 4 players. Away team submits their player order ahead of time, while the home team will get to counterpick. Teams will play 3 consecutive matches, with the 1st and 2nd player match both being 10 points apiece. The 3rd player match, however, is going to be the big 20 bomb. If there's ever a sudden death scenario, well, obviously we'll go to that 4th player match worth 5 points for the tiebreaker. The team with the most points at the end of the team battle is obviously the winner. The top 4 teams with the highest number of points at the end of the season, which will be by next week, those teams will be making the playoffs, so every single match counts, especially with what's on the docket for today.
Now, of course, the prizing goes as follows. $75,000 on the line. $60,000 of that is for 1st place. $15,000 is for that 2nd place. And of course, I feel like one of the most coveted items and pieces of that prize, a trip to Capcom Cup to take on Street Fighter League Europe as well as Street Fighter League Japan to see who is the #1 team in Street Fighter 6, which is a very prestigious title, especially for the first iteration of Street Fighter League and Street Fighter 6, excuse me.
So there's so much stipulation going into the playoffs as we are getting ready for our first couple of matches of the week, and you guys do not want to miss this because of how close it was in the standings. Let's take a look at match number 1 for today. Bandits versus Endemic. Bandits needs as many points as possible to make sure to secure this spot in the playoffs. However, the newly invigorated Endemic, they might have something to say. Match number 2, NASR versus Vortex. Listen, that's a mouthful in and of itself, but so are the potential points. Listen, if NASR actually gets this W, they do secure that spot into playoffs versus Vortex. As tough as their opponents can be, listen, man, they can't slack up any little bit because, again, they need as many points as possible. Then this one. Ooh, the main course?
Yeah.
Red Rooster versus UIU. There is potential to knock the other team out of contention of playoffs. You do not want to miss this specific banger because everything is on the line for these 2 teams.
Look, with that being said, we know what you're about to get fed Street Fighter-wise. Make sure you come back here in time to catch the action. It's going to happen on the other side of this break. I'll see you there.
Let's get this mission started.
KnuckleDu is your Capcom Fighters. He is your 2018 champion.
We got more Street Fighter League. I know you can smell the tension in the air.
We back in the field, back. We ready, it's time.
Ooh, punish counter.
Inside of the huddle, you know that I climb. A dangerous mind, a weapon of choice when pushing the line.
Season after season, it's only gotten better.
Big Bird in trouble.
My game is #1. Bet it all, give me my cash. Supreme game, can't stop it. Take off like a rocket. Break it back, don't bend mine. I'm the one now, you can't hide.
What an upset. What an upset.
With all your heart.
This is our moment.
Nobody saw this happening. I dare you to find me better Street Fighter.
It's time to rise. This is our moment. This is our time. The time is now. It's time to rise.
It's unprecedented and unpredictable. It only gets better.
Or nothing!
This is a different ChrisCCH. I don't know who this young man is.
We ready whenever. The world is rising. The time is now. No other option. No other way. Play to win the way that we play.
My man looks so happy.
Leading away, it's time to reign.
Bird momentum, his speed in general is so hard.
Into the bottom, ain't nothing to fear. We winning the game.
Menard taking it down defensively against the biggest sprint that we've seen thus far.
This is the hardest season of Street Fighter League ever.
Doing it for the town.
History in the making.
This is our moment. Yeah, this is our time.
This kid is ridiculous. This kid is ridiculous.
This is our moment. This is our time.
He gives a kiss to the audience. I love that.
Who is this guy? Full fight!
Execute.
Audio! Have your day now!
You are your Street Fighter League US champion.
Showtime, baby!
Right now, everyone who's got a ticket for this category carpet is getting a show. Right
Final game, final round! You couldn't write a better story! Get into the ring!
God, I'm low. God, my soul. All of my thoughts be dark like coal. Up to the party, y'all don't want smoke. Energize the body, raise up the yard. Right now,
I'll take on all of you!
right now. Scores, I win it all. Right now.
Bring on!
Scores, I win it all.
Show me your strength.
Feet on the ground, look around.
This corner pressure is where Endemic will go through.
Noble games.
Time to get
Time
dead!
is now.
Menard taking it down defensively against the biggest sprint thus far.
I used to be world at my command. Right
You
now,
want the race? You get the race!
right now.
I'm getting down! Show me the replay! Sit down and shut up!
Wait a minute.
Turn it up.
I'm on fire, it's like a creative physics. It's like I was born on the outer. Close my eyes, all I see is digits. This how I feel when you get to the commas.
That felt good, didn't it?
You know, emoji going the distance!
Right now,
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this. Roughy talk.
right now.
All is well.
Meaningless effort!
It's all set.
And here we go, just in time for match number one. Vicious back at it again with Tasty Steve to bring you Bandits versus Endemic. It's going to be the run back with a newly reinvigorated Endemic finally finding the confidence and the zone to play at the way that they want to play and execute whoever's in their way. However, the Bandits, the last time they encountered them, that was a 40-0 bomb. So we'll see if anything really changes, especially with the confidence they had going into it from the previous week coming from Endemic. With Bandits, they're looking as strong as ever, Steve.
Well, look, I'm telling you right now, I'm really interested to see their mentality going into it because it is still a lot on the line. They want to be in that top spot going forward. So I would love to know what Menard is thinking going into this next potential playoff-worthy spot. Let's take a listen.
In all of the biggest moments so far on Street Fighter League, Menard has shown exactly why he is the fighting pride of the Dominican Republic. He has shown why he is a two-time Capcom Cup champion. But at the end of the day, Mena, as we stand here right now, All of that stuff is in the past. All of those weeks are in the past. We're in the final 2 weeks before the playoffs. What is your mental state? How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. Right now, you can see I'm tied with points in the second place with Vortex, and I gotta fight them in the last match of the regular season, so I can control, my own destiny. Then I have Endemic, very tough team right now because they're out of the playoffs, so they can play pressure free. But we did beat them 40-0, so if we can repeat the feat and then beat Vortex, I think we're even in the run for the first place, depending on what happens. Okay,
so far, you've been in that anchor spot, you've been smoking everything, but you have had to clutch out a whole lot of times. We think that Team Bandits can win Street Fighter League US, but it may be because you have to clutch out. Do you think that it is going to come down to that?
I am prepared for it to come down to that, If it does come to me having to win all the matches, I'm ready to do that. And I want the other teams to know, I'm not scared of doing it. I'm not going to get tired. I'm going to beat them all. But they should be scared because my teammates, they're clicking slowly.
Yes, they are.
Bandits, it started just getting the 20 points. The 20 points that I got, now they're getting the wins here and there. You see ChrisCCH more relaxed. You see Xiaohai, trying things out with the JP. And Caba, Caba can go crazy at any moment. So they should be scared of that, not me. Me, consistently, I'm going to be Mena.
Yep.
But they should be scared of what they're going to get if these guys click, But yeah, honestly, the playoffs, I think, are good for me. I just need to perform, but they got to beat me a lot more. Like in a set, they might have to beat me twice or even 3 times. And they cannot even beat me 1 time, so it's going to be tough.
You're speaking nothing but facts right now.
Yeah.
So your next match that you have, though, is Team Endemic. You touched on it a little bit, but I want to dive a little bit deeper. Endemic started off extremely rough in this season. They was getting smoked. We going to keep it at $150.
Yeah.
However, since then, they have turned the tides. They're cooking up now, and their entire goal is to spoil everyone else's dreams. How do you think you're going to match up with them?
I think we're favored, and it comes down to my teammates, honestly. I feel like I'm going to win. Doesn't matter who they send. That's my confidence.
Doesn't matter who.
Doesn't matter.
What about Reynald? Reynald he's talking crazy. He did DCQ a little dirty up there, was talking wild the whole time. Menard versus Reynald for 20 points. What happened?
I win. That's what I think is going to happen. I just want my teammates to get the 20 points so we can get the 40, But Reynald, whoever, I don't care. I'm not losing.
In the end of the day,
I'm not coming here to lose, right?
Menard clearly has been standing on his words. He is standing on business, and right now his team is tied for second place overall here in Street Fighter League. Are they going to make it into that first spot? Are they going to make it into the playoffs? We are about to find out. Menard, pleasure talking to you always, and good luck with the rest of your matches. My J.
Ooh, spicy. My man Menard letting people know. Repeat the feat is something I feel like is going to stick, especially considering that it's tied directly to the fact that they did 40 on Endemic the first time they ran across them. But I feel like that might be a little different going forward. Like you said, man, they've kind of found their stride. I feel like their lineup is a lot better, but that's besides the point. Also, just pointing out the fact that he says, look, in that grand final spot, they have to beat me multiple times, and they can't even beat me once.
Damn.
That's a man that is riding a horse so high, and I'm just saying he definitely deserved it, especially if you consider the spots he's been in leading up until this point and still being a major part of making sure Bandits is in a playoff position.
Ooh. Now that's a tall drink of water for being on that high horse. But Endemic, I feel like with the confidence they have right now, they can possibly do it if they play their cards right, or at least bring it to a potential sudden death. Because if they can't take out Menard, well, there's 2 more shots at the other teammates, including into the sudden death. So that makes it 3 technically. In the meantime, let's take a look at who's been dominating in the clutch sudden death spot. That is Flash Metroid with the ever-coveted Blanca pick that's been so scary to deal with. RobTV has that interview.
Flash Metroid, you started off playing yourself. Now you're done playing, and now y'all want to play. What exactly has this season been like for Team Endemic?
It's been a roller coaster, man. We messed up.
Yeah.
Our home games, I think we got 0 points on our home games. We played 5 home games already, and I think we got 0 points. And That's not good.
But now at this point, you guys have y'all turned the corner. The energy is super fire. I think all of your matches probably gonna have a crowd all hype. Twitch chat gonna be going crazy. What's the vibe like right now with Team Endemic?
Now we just want somebody to lose the first spot. Oh, because of us specifically.
What about Team Bandits? That's who y'all going against next.
We're playing against Bandits and Red Rooster. I mean, it really just depends on what Versus does. So if Versus gets over them, we have potential to ruin their day. And that would be nice.
Can you let the people know, like, you know, some people never been in this position, being the bad guy, like you guys are trying to do right now. You seem to take so much joy in ruining these other teams' chances. I can relate. I know how it is to turn around. I love sending somebody home. Yeah. Tell the people what that's like for you right now.
It feels pretty good after being here for all these weeks. It would be nice to let people go home the same way I'm feeling right now.
But when you're going up against Team Bandits, they've been absolute juggernaut so far. I already talked to Menard, and he made it clear no matter who he run up against with this logo on their chest, they getting smoked. I said, what if it's Reynald in the 20-point spot? Easy work still.
Yeah.
What do you say about that? Who's stopping Menard?
I mean, any one of us can do it. It's a tall order. I think we have somebody in mind right now. Can't talk about it, but he's coming.
You got to see
it's not Reynald. I don't think it's Reynald.
Okay.
It's not Reynald.
As you look at these teams in general, if you had to pick a team that will actually win Street Fighter League US, if you had to bet everything you have on it, who would you say? That's rough, ain't it? It's crazy. It's crazy right now.
I would say it's between Bandits or NASR. But
so versus Vortex just soft in these streets for you, huh?
I mean, we already cooked them yesterday, so I don't know. I would say NASR has two beasts that are like serious problems, and Bandits right now I've only seen one, so I see it as a 2v1 right now. But Menard
he can just clutch out by himself.
Yeah, I mean, that's 20 points right there. So he only needs one teammate to come along, and they have a really good shot of winning.
Flash Metroid, with Team Bandits, who do you want to run up against on that squad specifically? Who do you line up best with?
I think I line up best probably with ChrisCCH, but so I'm probably gonna play that Chris.
Chris T.
Yeah, man.
Chris T's an animal.
I ain't trying to play no Blanca mirror match, bro. That's crazy.
Okay. But
and then Caba.
What's that shrug mean?
I just, you know what I'm saying, he has a training partner. I don't have a guy out to train as much as he does, so it's like, it's hard, man.
Man, I'll tell you what, you guys, when I look at that logo right now, Razor Ramon's music just starts playing, man. The bad guys are officially in town. Team Endemic trying to ruin everyone's day, and it is must-see TV. Good luck in the rest of you guys' matches, and it has been a pleasure watching you guys on Street Fighter League up to this point.
Thanks, man. It's been a pleasure.
My G.
That is a rough feeling, right? But Endemic still, you know, having that feeling in their pocket right now, they have to make sure to play their best either way, because they're still gearing themselves up for the big dance over at Capcom Cup, whether they take it as an individual or even just like, you know, try to make it towards like an LCQ, etc. It's still gonna be in great form to give it your all, no matter what. And at the same time, I think whatever Flash Metroid had to say in regards to trying to beat down Menard, listen, statistically, that's really difficult. But at the same time, it's like, I love that confidence. I really want that confidence to stay with Endemic no matter what they do. It's like, you know what, he is a two-time Capcom Cup champion, but give and take. If there's just one chance, they're going to take it. They're going to try to take that W. And sometimes it does happen. We've seen those kind of things happen from the previous seasons of Street Fighter League. Even in a brand new game, all of these individuals are more than capable of taking down at least a champ one time.
I mean, that spot that Mena is in, especially when it comes to Street Fighter 6, coming from all like the fact that he's a two-time Capcom Cup champion for Street Fighter 5, that's a lot to deal with, 1, 2, but he's really living up to that by just the knowledge, the characters, the fact that he's continued that success even after those points and consistently shown up, and you know he wants to win this competition, because anybody playing against them, that does count as a victory against Mena. So no matter how you slice it, there's a lot on the line, like you said, whether individually or together as a team at Capcom Cup representing SFL. They still have to be prepared for that big dance. Mena, one of those players that definitely is, and this team over here actually will be as well. I mean, we got 2 players sitting down right now, and this is going to be a good one. Chris Tatarian going up against Samurai is going to be the first match. That is going to be a doozy. All right. They're getting tuned in. They dap it up to get ready for the fight. It's going to be Chris T going up against Samurai. Bandits versus Endemic. Already out of the playoff race, but like Flash said, let's send some people home with the same emotion that we feel right now. I like it. Let's go.
Put them in a glass case of emotion. Here we go. The first game. Let's see how it plays off.
What happened, Flash? Use your words.
The bad Shoto. He punted Luke off of a bridge.
Another one.
Damn, that fierce looked like he threw a burrito at him. Coming on in.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Just a little bit out of range.
Oh, wow. No. Oh, that could have been so big.
Big jump in. Wait a minute.
Perfect.
Okay, push to the corner. Samurai waits for it.
Good D.
Low forward in the drive rush. Not going to net anything.
Oh, you got to hold that extra, too. You were caught crouching while you were blocking that? Oh, that's a tough spot.
Oof. I love the fireball usage here.
Oh, the confirm off with a standing light punch, too.
Right,
Fist to Tarian. Gotta spend it.
That's fine.
Let's lose it, Nighter! And at the end, get back!
Playing solid neutral, man.
He's on fire.
Okay.
I like that.
Oh, the OD. Remember, first team battle, team match, player match, excuse me.
All of the above, technically.
10 points. Nice. So is the second. He did it super low to the ground. That was really weird.
He had a punish counter, too.
Yeah, it still carried him over Ken, even though he was set low to the ground. Caught you blinking on the wake up. And you got hit by another OD uppercut.
That was the Samurai. The spirit of Samurai.
Chris T in burnout, so this is a good position to be in.
No way.
Oh, what a call out. The level 1 to react to the drive rush. Just another day for Chris T.
You got any notes? Damn.
Right? Wow.
Full contribution from the bench?
I'm telling you. Very systematic approach to information being shared here. Perfect parry. Makes this one count. Gets the perfect. Okay. Carry to the corner. A throw. Samurai with a great series to start off the second game.
Oh, yeah. I love the driving rush here to keep ChrisCCH as contained as possible. The drive rush rings out. The uppercut missed the... Hey, that's not too bad at all for Samurai.
Oh, but missed the perfect charge once
Another
again.
one. That's the second time.
Oof. Tried to find a low forward after that.
What a
Ooh, back dash. You can hear Reynald start to pick up. The NFL coach, bro. Give my man the clipboard, bro.
No, too close.
Okay, knockdown. Heavy Tatsu gets the knockdown in the corner.
Oh, DDT!
Breaks the concrete with that bad boy.
Damn, that pothole is never going to get fixed in this alleyway.
Do you see what they hit?
Ain't nobody seen it.
There's nobody going to fix that. Okay, OD uppercut. Nice retaliation.
It's always going to work. That's so hard to contest against, especially after drive rush punching medium punch. That specific scenario is truly strike throw.
Oof. Oh, DI just barely away from the wall. What a series there from Samurai.
Don't jump. Don't jump. Tarian is going to be hanging out. He does have meter. He was buffering a little bit just in case the DI does come out. Yep, I told you.
There it is. The level 1 and the side switch on top of it. Still in burnout, but there's a lot of space between him and Chris T right now.
Such a cool character. That level 1.
Oh, the low forward. Where are you going?
Time to go to work, baby. So this is going to be a decent amount of damage. He will be around like what, medium punch range? Worth of damage. No, it's going to be a little bit more than that. My mistake. But Samurai, he does have one opportunity to drive that through and do a lot of damage. We'll see if that's up.
Oh!
Go to guys.
Yes, uncomfortable. Make it uncomfortable. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the Samurai.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the Samurai I know.
Yes.
Beats that aren't participating in this team battle are talking it up. Balrog is having the time of his life. Nephew cracked a smile for the first time in ages.
I'm going to tell you right now, everybody, it shifted everybody. That's how you know.
Yeah.
Everybody in the studio was like, oh, jeez.
I'm glad I'm not that guy.
Wow. Is he okay?
Have to use light people.
Yeah.
If you're not used to it, okay, don't overthink about it.
No,
Just do your game. But just know he's not waiting. He's doing.
Yeah, you're right.
That shit, baby.
I didn't really mean what he said at first, blaming it on the fly, like just like random. I didn't know there was an actual physical fly there. Anyways, here comes game number 2, ChrisCCH and Samurai after a slight pause. Samurai with the utmost confidence. He's got to be feeling it, right? Because of the fact that he just went for an old uppercut right in front of his face. Actually, it's game number 3. My mistake. I apologize.
One game apiece. Tries to backdash, delays the throw for Chris T. Gets it. OD uppercut. This time on reversal wake up. Chris T just waiting to find a spot. Another punish counter throw in the corner. Backdash works out this time for Samurai, but he's in a bad situation, but this is going to help him out. Side switch after the punish counter. Big damage on the board.
Gauge left. What was that? There was a crouch jab from the side of Chris T. He was trying to swat out the anti-air like a fly with the crouch jab. Not gonna fly. In fact, crouching heavy punch probably would have been able to do it. Maybe an uppercut, perhaps. Again, we talked about the possible points that Endemic can get, whether it's the rest of the team or Menard. They got to do as much as they can, and it's looking like perhaps maybe they can get it against Chris T.
Stand light kick. Samurai taking his time. No pressure at all, but still jumps into an uppercut. Chris T runs into an OD uppercut in return. I like the patience on Samurai's side. He's got the round lead. Life lead not in his favor, just ate an OD fireball.
He's trying to intimidate him. He's just standing there, menacingly.
3 bars. He hasn't done anything yet, but when he does, it's going to be good. Oof. Yo, Samurai holding his ground with the Luke. Luke with the shoulders up like, I dare you.
Yeah.
Oh, still gets opened up. Okay, doesn't spin it. Smart, because he knows he's down around. Oh, stand light kick counter, hit 2. So that means you're going to be able to confirm. Gets the punish counter. Full combo conversion to the corner. Final round here for Chris T.
That was a sick whiff punish, by the way.
Yeah.
Standing light kick, full composure from Chris T. Despite whatever it is that Samurai's trying to do psychologically, not being effective. You get the low forward down. What's really crazy is the shift up now coming in from Samurai. He was standing still so much in that previous round. You don't really expect him when he's going to start being aggressive.
Yo, you good? I love that line.
No, he's dead.
You definitely just pummeled this guy.
You gotta call him.
Oh, wow, catches him. Carry overhead, meaty as hell. And he didn't finish the gen right, but eats an OD uppercut. This could have been a completely different story. He could have been hit him with the level 3, had the positioning even better. Now Samurai in a position with the life lead. Chris T needs a big move right now. He needs a hit, and are you gonna spend it? Yes, he is. No CA, so he's not dead.
Ooh, wait a minute though, we got the drive rush on deck.
Drive rush hits him with the lights. Well, he blocks him. But they were there. Dash with the crouch medium punch confirmed. One to close it out. That's 10 points on the board for Endemic. And Chris T did not like that.
Mikey is truly unleashed now.
That was true, Mikey.
That's prime Mikey right there.
That's prime Mikey for sure.
I'll tell you what, man. He finds it in him to clutch out those scenarios. 2-1. We talked about this, right? Even if Menard is in the anchor spot, obviously the most intimidating dog that we could ask for here in the league, getting as many points as possible. But what about the other 2, right? Now you're trying to just take away points from the team, aiming at the other cats. And speaking of, we might just see it again. Yo, Reynald has been on a hot streak. We talked about this before. As people who know Reynald on a personal level, you do not want to get this man comfortable. When he's happy, when he's comfy, he will do the craziest things.
All you got to do is check for the smile, bro. The bigger that smile, the more the Reynald bar goes up. Man, Chris T is feeling that bad boy. I don't blame him, though.
Man, even Menard was during that last Jinrai exchange that ChrisCCH had dropped. I don't know if it was maybe too far from the corner to continue it. I know ChrisCCH is talking to Angry Bird about it right now, but yeah, Menard, as soon as that combo had dropped, he was shaking his head.
I mean, if not, like, if you were worried about it, level 2, I'm sure would have hit. Like, level 2, I'm sure would have hit. Because you could have did the Jinrai ender. You still had drive. You literally could have did level 2. If you were worried that the level 3 would fall a little bit short, which I don't think it would have, level 2 would have reached.
Do you think the Jinrai kick would have actually reached him though? Because it was Jinrai on, it was grounded Jinrai, popped him up into the air. No, it was mid-air Jinrai, excuse me, off the target combo.
So he popped.
But he was too far from the corner.
I don't know. I mean, look,
I think it was
we'll
too far
never
from
know.
the corner.
We'll never know, but I know, like, you got to delay it just a tad, right? Just to make sure that that last hit hits. And maybe, like, I understand, like, being like, you know what, that second one might not hit, or I did it too fast, and you're like, you know what, I'll let it go. So I'm not sure what the thought process was, but, like, it looked like even if he was too far, level 2 might have hit. Level 3 may have been short, but I don't even think that would have been short if you done it properly. But once again, we're not on the sticks, right? He's still talking to Angry Bird about it right now. I wish I could hear that so I can really get the gist of it. But yeah, I think he would have been okay, but that's just me. In the heat of the battle, who knows?
Here we go. Got to move on to the next. Let's go, Reynald. Next player match between these two is going to be Xiaohai versus Reynald. We talked about how important it is for Reynald to get comfortable. Already laughing, by the way. It's the JP pick. Xiaohai going in between Ken and Jory, by the way.
Now, these guys have history, right? Not in Street Fighter, but they definitely have history.
Nice. That is fair.
Oh.
Nice. That is definitely fair. Surprised we're not seeing the boxes over the fight scene.
Nice tech on the throw. I like that. Sends out the pitch.
Damn, that was
conversion.
Put an empty air. How does he know the spacing so well? So consistent.
Ooh, yeah, you got to be careful. A little late on that one. But he puts himself in burnout. So does Reynald.
That's fine. I think the exchange for Reynald is going to be so much better because you have the initiative with Amnesia, but here comes that big jump. What a call out, too. What a jump back. Yo, the Goon Squad coming in. What a time to set up. Oh,
bro, I thought he had a conversion on that. Speaking of.
He is swinging with his legs.
Drive bar. Back in play. Reynald moving forward still. Doesn't care about the block damage, but eats the throw because of it. That was looking good for Reynald, though, to begin off. And Xiaohai is in business mode.
Got into the for normal. It's going to be a big punish counter. Set up departure afterwards. Right in front of him. I dare you to drive rush me. So walking up to him. Ooh!
Xiaohai's reactions. Please don't sleep on him.
If he was out.
Crouch medium kick. Ooh, a little too out of range. Roundhouse Jinrai follow up. Get a little closer to the corner. DI. Reynolds not prepared for it.
That was really sneaky as well. We haven't really seen anything like that in a long while, so it's kind of tough to expect it. Again!
Big damage right here. And out of the corner. Great positioning for Reynald.
I don't know what it is about Xiaohai. He's been running into JP just at the wrong distances and still committing to the Tatsu.
And you can see Reynald putting that button out there to catch a drive rush. Little stagger. Finds his way in. Back throw to the corner you go. Oh, the Dragon Lash gets through the projectile, through the Phantom. First game, Xiaohai.
That was a very fortunate call out for Xiaohai to throw out that Dragon Lash. That was really unforeseen kind of circumstances for Reynald. Had the right idea to kind of keep Ken away, but at the same time, when you have that Dragon Lash coming at you, he's moving way past the projectile. Way past the Phantom.
He was in that range, right, where he can just get past it anyway. That's what happens. So he's been playing that range is a better phrase. Like, he's really been trying to keep it close enough to where he can kind of react to it, or just like that drive rush this time instead. But and the throw strike mix is actually working out pretty well right now for Xiaohai. Perfect parry.
Too far.
Not close enough for the throw. Okay, gets the confirm. Crouch medium kick counter hit combo.
Yeah, wasn't fast enough to get past. A lot of things from Reynald as well.
Dragon Lash. You gotta be careful. It's there. OD this time from Reynald. Being a lot more aware.
He dares you to do it at that range. especially with the departure in front of him.
Yeah, he's playing extremely safe. He's playing extremely safe. Not too much moving forward, but he's in the danger of putting himself in burnout right now.
I think that's fine if you're Reynald. Yeah, at least it forces Ken back to hang out full screen, build some meter for yourself as well with throwing some of these projectiles. Oh, the amnesia. That's all he wanted. That's legit all he wanted. He wanted to see what you would do. He wanted to see that drive rush.
Nice. And then just to stand there and just wait for the movement. Gets the counter hit on top of it. Oh,
That
OD.
punish counter, set up departure yet again. Immediately afterwards, Xiaohai likes to dash up on after the knockdown.
Ooh, look at the carry right there. Drive rush, enhanced DP right there. Gets the corner, but Reynald jumps out.
That was sick!
No protection from the DI though. Spins bar on top of it. Goes straight into the level 3.
That's crazy. He waited for that parry to dissipate. He's like, you know what? Now I'm going to throw this DI. There's going to be a burnout as well. Set up double departure.
Oh my gosh, the damage too early on the overhead after drive rush and eats a level 3 because of it. Xiaohai in a good position. Not CA, but still big damage, and Ken is in burnout.
Nice. Oh, we like that. Oh my God.
Bold DI from Reynald, but he puts himself in burnout. Doesn't even matter. Closes out the round.
He's going to hit him with the bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off for him. Hell yeah, it was a bold strategy. That was mad confidence coming in from Reynald. Just to walk up like that, throw out the DI.
He has had a home. He knew what character he wanted to play until right now. I don't know what changed. I don't know.
Reynald smiling. Menard RD doing neither.
Damn.
I love the way Reynald is playing this offense versus Jury. Another problem character, I feel like, especially even though she is expensive, really good at closing the gap. You have to play up on her because you don't want her to get charges. But still, what an interrupt by Reynald.
I'm going to be honest with you though. Reynald, I think he has a better time stopping the drive rushes than he does stopping the Dragon Dash.
Oh, the OD perfectly timed. You're right though. You're right though.
This is looking way too confident.
You're fine.
Yeah,
you're fine.
I think he's had so much more. So much more confidence in this match.
Let's go, come on, baby.
Specifically.
Take these
I don't
drive
think it's as much of a threat in neutral in comparison to Ken. I think Xiaohai's Ken was doing just fine.
Oh my God!
Yeah, look at that.
Spacing.
He's stepping all
over. This is true Reynald. Reynald in his purest form. The throw didn't even work out, and he still smiled after. He's like, you know it's coming now, though.
Oh man, what a back.
Wait a minute, Xiaohai.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be way too much right now. We're gonna set out the Goon Squad eventually, but it's gonna be departure first.
OD, Xiaohai. Tries to jump over it. Enough time to parry. Oh my God, Reynald. He's looking for a command throw, something crazy. Goes for the level 2.
Get off of me.
Drive reversal. Puts himself in burnout because of it, but the drive rush in, you got to hold the series. No more resources.
Oh, he almost called it. He actually almost called it with the cane spin, just a little bit too late.
Oh, this low. Okay, Xiaohai.
Let's go.
Needs this round. Needs this next round.
Right, look at that match point for both. Are we going to spend that level 3? We got to.
Oh, yeah.
We have to, right? The damage is so important.
The damage in ruin. Oh, my God, the damage. 50%. I'll take half.
Oh, and he still caught him in air. That's crazy.
And still.
Well, how did he know he was going to try to jump out? Double departure. One more sequence. He could kill. The overhead is blocked. Another.
One more and a perfect. He knew it was coming. Reynald takes out Xiaohai from Team Bandits, and they are now working on a 40-point game.
What did I tell you?
Wow.
What did I tell you? Even if Menard isn't the anchor, you still have 2 players that are susceptible to that L. What did we tell you? Endemic fulfilling the prophecy, taking down 20 points away from Team Bandits.
So the only thing that can happen for the Bandits right now is that Mena comes up, scores the 20, we go to overtime. That's gonna send up Caba, right? Versus Peter Sasudi Flash Metroid.
Man.
But the thing is, that's good for Bandits because they have Blanca practice, right? Menard,
of
definitely
course.
one of the Blancas out there that you need to be worried about. So Caba in that situation actually not going to fare too bad. However, there is a chance here that ChrisCCH, the youngin, pulls the upset, stops Menard here. That's a 40-point game for Endemic.
Don't tease the idea like this, man.
I'm just putting it on the table.
Don't you do it.
You don't have to eat it. I'm just putting it on the table, all right? I'm a gracious host, all right? I just want you to know there is a possibility for ChrisCCH to pull the upset here.
Don't knock it till you try it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't knock it till you try it. There's been wilder things that have shown up on this table. But I'll tell you what, you're more than welcome to watch. You're more than welcome to hang out, all right? But yeah, here we go, man. Really setting the pace. A lot of pressure, I feel like, for Team Bandits, more so than Endemic, obviously, because of their current run. But yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see whether or not he has it in him to take down the Raging Bull. That's ChrisCCH, that is.
Here we go. A 20-point situation here. A 40-point situation for Endemic. Just imagine if they take down Bandits with a 40-0. It's not possible. Returning the favor, repeat defeat. Not for you, though.
Reverse defeat is what it's going to be eventually.
Reverse defeat?
Oh, maybe, actually.
Perfect parry. This is good. The fireball game looking solid for ChrisCCH. My man is looking real serious as he eats the throw.
As he eats the throw, that's right, yeah. You're putting a lot of potholes on like the carry. I don't think Guile's gonna be too happy about that.
Right, that's why he walks out like, yo, what the hell is going on here?
Oh, it's fine, cool.
Oh, I know these two.
That's my brother-in-law.
Let him rock. Let him cook.
Damn, the homie versus the brother-in-law? Who do you actually root for as Guile? Like genuinely.
Nice conversion.
Oh, nice whiff punish
took
too.
The bait. Big damage.
Throw him in the ocean.
Breaks a crate. Don't break the throw. Guy walking up with the...
Yeah, he's like, what's going on here? Sir, family are fighting again.
Go forward in the fireball. Xiaohai just standing up. He wasn't permitted to sit down after that loss. That's Flugin Naita!
Is that what that is? You gotta stand and contemplate for 10 minutes.
Right.
Hey, not bad, actually. Trying to catch the punish on the landing frame, still being able to get the Jinrai punish, or not Jinrai punish, excuse me, Jinrai block swing.
Okay. Be careful here. He does have super. Gets the hit. I like staggering it. And look at the chip damage added up. He can block. He got the parry instead. ChrisCCH. Oh, you can kill. Oh, no. I thought the level 1 was coming. But he is
fine.
Chip
damage. No. Oh, he just got his drive gauge back. No. Oh, my God. You thought you could try to hit me. Stop trying to hit me. Hit me. That fierce. Not on the mark. Standing light kick for ChrisCCH. Instead, with the whiff punish all tied up the first game.
An approving head nod. An approving head nod from Menard. As he gets a back throw, ChrisCCH, not to the corner exactly, but the fireball game has been so strong. Trying to get a reaction out of Menard here, using that drive rush. Oh, wow, nice fireball placement there. Retaliate with some fireballs of his own. Perfect parry to follow up.
Loving that strategy. Man, the crouching media punch could have been so much more for Menard. Luckily for ChrisCCH, didn't eat any of it, but man, the counter hit still. Trying to go for a tricky Jinrai setup for the overhead. This time confirms it all the way through.
Yeah, gets the heavy kick follow-up, so he's going to get a knockdown in the corner. Menard tries to jump out, eats an uppercut for his troubles. Needs to be careful with that drive bar, though. Menard getting real close to burning out. Another bad situation.
Damn.
Wow. Gets the charge. ChrisCCH takes the throw, throws out a fireball to meet the dash rush. Watch your legs, says Samurai from the bench. Perfect parry up close. You better be careful with those fireballs, because if he gets a successful perfect parry, he will get a better chance at a follow-up. He could have dash rushed behind that. Oh, no.
Oh, what a hard read too on that.
Oh, that crouch strong. Oh, now he's in trouble. Now he's in trouble. You need to be real careful right now.
That's all right. That's all right.
Maybe a little bit.
Okay, you're good. You're good. That's fine. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're fine. It's the same shit, dude. Same shit. Don't worry about anything, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Don't worry about anything.
ground.
Fucking kill this guy. Bro.
Listen, he's just
Kill
trying to play
him.
the trend like the rest of the Endemic teammates. If you took note, they all lost their first match, their first game, I should say, and then got it 2-0 straight. So we'll see. Maybe ChrisCCH, he's warming up.
Still gets the throw. Even,
oh my God!
No, just a little too late on that one. And Caba is going off on the bench. Now alive on the bench. Caba trying to get up there for that sudden death. Get things back in control here as Menard takes down another round. ChrisCCH still has the means to make this something meaningful for Endemic. Still has the means.
Yeah, just outside of range. Beautifully countered from Menard with the level 1. Man, I am entranced by whatever it is Caba's doing right now. I am hypnotized. This guy is yelling like crazy for Menard. The overhead does connect. Level right into the level 1.
Oh, almost got to confirm again. Chris back to throwing fireball. Wow, that crouching strong made it through the fireball. There's a throw into the corner. ChrisCCH in trouble. The OD fireball is not going to do it. Menard.
That's fine. You're good, dude. You're good. Hey. Yo. Is our yelling, is it like getting too much for you, man?
Nah, keep it up.
Keep it up?
Keep it up.
Okay. All right, just making sure. Making sure you're good, baby. Just push through this, man.
Come on, Chris, let's go. I can't tell if it's Caba or El Alpha right now. De la Mena.
Nice, gets the target. Reynald trying to reassure him that he's got to go for it. Wakes up, gets the conversion, side switch in his favor. Oh no, we already seen this. Tatsu, I'm out. Looks for the back throw. Chris ready this time. Drive rush would have actually netted him. That goes for the heavy kick, the roundhouse follow-up for Jinrai, and gets him back to the corner. Normal jump this time, straight into the level 1. Menard turning every corner, crossing T's, dotting I's, is literally not letting Chris continue to get this offense at any turn.
Just a couple more instances. Yeah, that needed
Hey! Momentum?
Get the drive rush coming in.
Yeah, all right.
Not going to be enough as he's backing up. I don't know how he got hit by those 2 crouching jabs, but listen, Menard looked like he was walking back. That's the crazy thing. Menard right now, utmost confidence. I love that punishment for CCH. Drive rush forward. OD uppercut. Menard back with the stop sign and medium kick. Still bringing it back to this mid-range game. ChrisCCH has not successfully been able to close the gap against the Bull.
Yeah, this is he's really keeping him at a distance. Menard really has scouted the fact that he wants to attack at this range. You want to play at this range. I'm never going to give it to you. And now your back's to the wall. You're stuck in this corner. You're worried about DI.
Back dash.
What a back dash throw. Oh, big damage.
Read.
Oh, Tetflusion night job. Peep the damage though.
I've never heard it in that tone ever. It's magic. Forward throw. You get the dash up again.
Confirm. He could have got the kill.
Come on now. You got to make it count. You gotta make it count. Now he's baiting for the uppercuts too.
No fireball.
Nice!
Because we had the level 1. He's rocking with the fireball. He's like, yo, throw this fireball. I'm level 1. Takes the distance, gets the crouch medium kick. ChrisCCH on the board. Gets the throw. Perfect parry starting to add up. And I was going to say, Menard's definitely looking for it. That's punish right there.
That was a meaty overhead. And pay the price. Fierce as well. Gonna drive rush one more time. Fierce to the face. Menard finding a way to come back in after that standing medium punch was blocking CCH. It halted all the momentum. But he does have the life lead. It's gonna be just fine. You thought you could dash on in here? No, sir. Menard has had all the stops. Not gonna work.
Wow.
No invincibility on that bad boy. If he had done level 1 or level 3, it would have worked. Menard taking it down another after another after another.
My man is definitely holding that spot close to his chest. But now it's tied up. Flash Metroid coming up. Caba, fresh from yelling. Caba coming up to fill the spot. And once again, if you beat the Bandits team, you by proxy beat Menard. And you heard what he said. I'm just saying, bro. That's the team, bro. That's why it's a team sport. because everybody by proxy takes a piece of that loss. And you see Xiaohai
he hasn't sat down yet.
Down yet, bro. And
he's still rubbing his head, bro.
You know Chris T is thinking about what just happened. And now that Mena is in this position where he had to go up, score the 20 points, put them back to a tie game, and now, once again, it's out of his hands. It's in the hands of Caba. We know he has Mena's back, but one game Blanca, which he has experience against. So,
whoo, we were looking for this moment. Menard, after taking down ChrisCCH very convincingly, we had a feeling that the sudden death was going to happen. However, I feel like Flash Metroid, as confident as he is in a first to one and how scrambly he can get, Caba just might be ready for that, right? Maybe all aspects of Blanca have been covered by his training partner and brother-in-arms, Menard.
I wouldn't be surprised, but we got to see it first, you know? Like, have we seen him fight another Blanca since he's been here? Did they get to play each other in the first half of the season?
No, I don't think so. But I'll double check that before I confidently
All right, let's
say
go, Peter.
Let's go, Peter!
Let's go.
So with that, let's get into it. Caba versus Flash Metroid. Bandits versus Endemic for 5 points, and these guys have not played each other in that first half of the season. So his practice is only against Amina RD Blanca. Let's see.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Do it again. Oh, if he did it again, I feel like it might have caught the medium kick. Not going to lie, I think it might have caught the crouch medium kick.
Oh, no.
He's going in. He's going in. Here comes Flash.
Oh, that
blink and you might miss it. Oh, and blink and you might get overhead. Excuse me. Caba. Trying to dampen the mood a little bit.
That took off a chunk of damage. That jump in met with a flash kick. Rainbow ball.
What is he doing right now?
Light ball right now.
Peter succeeding. Flash Metroid.
And look at the teeth on Peter's face right now. My man is enjoying himself.
Colgate smile.
Right? He said he wanted to make sure other people left with the same emotion he has now, knowing that Endemic will definitely not make playoffs.
Definitely not wearing off-whites, but he's definitely got all whites. I'll tell you what, that is $1 million smile if you ask me.
Oh, wow. Drops a combo right there. Still finding hits after it, though.
Oh no!
That is not good. This is going to be big damage here.
Nervous.
Takes the knockdown for the setup. Back throw. Excuse me. Didn't spend anything. Tried to go for the command throw. Caba at the ready. No check after the dash first there. You got to be careful with the distance. With Gal, you can check that.
Just about 3 bars for both, almost right there. Yeah, Caba just gave it to him in exchange for a hefty amount of damage. Already at 50%. Hey, guess what? Caba now gets to set up the Sonic Boom game with the range that he's at, but it's up to him, right? He could drive rush forward if wanted. Yes, sir.
My man's at 55%.
He wants to be a nuisance. He wants to make sure you don't go anywhere near him. Your breath stank. Get away from him.
Oh,
that was sick.
All right, that's the hit.
Oi.
Oh, that's it.
Oh my God, that throwback could have been so much.
Oh, the interrupt, the jab. Gotta go to the flash kick, not gonna hit. Oh, and a 25-point victory here for Bandits against Endemic. And man, that got really spicy. For good reason.
Oh, I was gonna say,
but it got really spicy.
Don't sound too deflated, man. You know, Bandits at least get 25 to their name. But yo, Flash Metroid, if he had called it right, that last jump, that last neutral jump, if that was a successful throwback, oh boy, I think Caba might have been in trouble.
Well, I mean, the way it falls is that, man, Endemic, even though they have no hopes of making playoffs,
they got 100 points though.
Still, they said their goal was to get 3 digits. That goal has been met. They said this week's prior, they said, hey, look, we at least want to get 3 digits. My man Xiaohai still ain't sat down. Damn, he is feeling that.
If I see him backstage and he's still standing up, oh boy, I'll let you guys know. We will definitely let you guys know in between. That's crazy.
This entire team match was crazy because that was very, very sweaty for Bandits. A lot more sweaty than I know Mena feels like it should have been. So I'm very interested to know his thought process, the actual Bandits' entire team thought process after this victory, 25 points to 20 over Endemic. RobTV, take it away.
Somehow, some way, Team Bandits finds a way to get it done. Menard, and that anchor spot right there. What was going through your mind after you saw your brothers go down early?
It's what been going through my head all this time. You know, I have to do my job, and my job is as a captain, and I have to keep the ship afloat. I just have to win my match. It doesn't matter how hard it is, and I've been doing it. Something that I want to know for people that follow stats and stuff. I think with this match, I set the record for the player that has won the most points in Street Fighter League history. 140 points, and I can still make it 160, so Vortex gotta watch out.
So then after your match, you had Caba go up in the overtime spot. Going up against Blanca, first to win, and Flash Metroid is nasty. He gets it done. What did you think about Caba in that matchup and how he played it?
Plays against the best Blanca in the world. You can send anybody you want there. I'm confident in Caba against any Blanca in the world. And you know, Flash is first to one. He tried his best, but I don't think any Blanca's best outside of mine is enough.
Okay, and then as far as the standings right now, you officially have 225 points, tied for first place technically with NASR, but of course, they still haven't played yet this week. NASR and versus Vortex are about to play against each other. Would you rather NASR to smoke versus Vortex? Would you rather it be close so you can fight for first place? What's your mentality? What you hoping for?
Being realistic, I think NASR is going to get that first place. I don't see them not getting 30 points or 40 points I think they need. They're going to get in 2 matches. They're an amazing team, so I'm just now rooting for them to kill Vortex, to dominate, to not give anybody points, so we can guarantee that second place, you know?
Team Bandits, ladies and gentlemen, the Chris T versus Mikey match comes down to the wire. Xiaohai and Reynald, of course, was also a 2-1 match, and then Menard able to close out in the clutch yet again. This has to be a thing. We need to check the stats. The most points for one player in Street Fighter League history. I definitely could not imagine it being any other way. Menard, 2-time Capcom Cup champion, and Team Bandits. Congratulations, fellas.
I present the Hunter from Komura.
We talked about this right before we even started. The matches are only going to be electric. No pun intended to the Blanca matchup. But I will say this, match number 2 is going to be a very, very important one considering the standings. Take a look. In first place currently, NASR with 225 points. Bandits nailing that sudden death matchup, tying it up, but still not going to be enough to overtake the current top spot, 225 as well. Versus Vortex is coming up next with 200 points. This is going to be ever so important. But to talk about the second half, obviously Red Rooster with 160, UYU with 140. That's the main course of the day. Endemic still trying to put some points away from the team. They're trying to grab it from the table and be like, you know what, these are ours. We thought you thought you had it on us. No, sir. Those were loner points. It's fine. We're taking them all back.
At least they did hit that 3-digit mark that they said they wanted to hit. It's
yes!
important to set goals. They almost had a crazy upset just recently. I mean, just imagine if, ChrisCCH had done better in that match. If he had won that match. Obviously, that's not what happened. That was a very long shot to begin with. But that takes us into what happens next. Versus Vortex, as you already know, is 25 points behind being in first place, depending on how the matches are going to play out. That means the battle difference and the round difference. But they are going up against NASR, who is in first place. So what if they get a 40-point draw here with versus Vortex, right?
Oh, they could get stuck. They could even go down below, maybe out of the rankings. Who knows?
All I'm saying is the people that are on this versus Vortex teams, it's definitely coming prepared to deal with any member on the team that may come up from NASR, even though they're definitely technically comprised of the best players in the world. I mean, you got an Evo champion, a person that kind of shaped the Street Fighter V playstyle overall, and I mean, then you see Big Bird, one of the best training partners, and on top of one of the best players, Red Bull Kumite winner as well. Like, if you put all these things on the table,
you
obviously
forgot
the
content
tools are there.
Creator master.
My bad, nephew.
My bad,
nephew. Look, I'm just saying, man, he's the 5th man, you know what I'm saying? But he's also a very powerful one at that. And just being able to have somebody like him on the bench behind you regardless is still a great call. His jury is very strong. But I would love to know what is on Punk's mind heading into this situation, especially knowing the point spread and some of the situations that could come up. Hollywood RobTV has that interview.
I am here with Team NASR and FlyQuest, Punk the God. Right now, you guys are sitting atop the league at first place. I'm sure this is what you expected.
Yeah, of course.
But with that being the case, versus Vortex is on that ass. They're right behind you guys, and you have to go up against them next. What do you think about that team right there versus Vortex?
I think they're very good. Very cheap team. Yeah, they're just really a lot of good players on that team that just got Xian, Evo champion. He's been playing Street Fighter forever at this rate. DCQ is probably the best player in China now for quite a bit of time, and he was pretty much the best player here at Street Fighter League last year, right? So you have him, and then you add in, who else is it? Bro, I don't forget. You got Oil King.
Yeah, Oil King. And they got
and you have NL. Yeah. And he's probably the best in Korea. He's already qualified for Capcom Cup. So, you know, I feel like their accolades just speak for themselves.
You know, as far as you personally, bro, like, I feel like every season of Street Fighter League, that dog come out at some point. We already seen it happen versus Team Bandits, and it doesn't always have to be a big drama show. Usually it's gonna be, and it's exciting. But now, man, it's the playoffs. Your team is gonna need Punk the guy when it matters most. 9 times out of 10, you step up in these situations. How important is it for you personally to make sure you perform in these playoffs for your team?
I just wanna do my best. I know what I can do and what should be happening when I play, and as long as I'm locked in, like no other prodigy, you know, as long as I lock in,
I'll just do this.
No one, I should be okay. You know, I have Angry Bird, Big Bird with me, nephew. I feel like I'm very confident no matter where I go at, no matter who comes for me, if we're the away team. I feel very confident to just play anyone. Like, it's very hard for, I feel like, a team to have to pick who they want to go against. You want to go against me, or do you want to go against Angry Bird on the away side? So I feel like that's just hard. Like, even not many matchups our characters even lose to, so you don't even have those advantages really. So you just really have to be like, I just feel like maybe I could beat that guy more this day than that one. So I feel like our team is just very good having me, Angry Bird, just there always for any match, and then you have Nephew and Big Bird who can also pick their matches, and just when they're playing their best that day, you know they're probably going to win all their matches too.
So, you know, yeah, at this point, everyone would have to agree Team NASR is the best team here, at least on paper. But what if I told you there was conversations behind the scenes yesterday? People trying to pick which team is going to win here at Street Fighter League. And even though everyone think you guys are the best, you guys were not the main team that people picked to win. Because you guys haven't had to face any adversity through the season. You've been just winning. Some people may say that if Punk the God takes a loss in the playoffs early on, if an Angry Bird goes down, Team NASR may crumble mentally. What do you say to that?
Well, we've had matches where we've been down 20-0, and you know, the captain spot has always came through and clutched it out, and then we've always won our 5-point match after that. So I feel like we've had adversity. We just always won our sets when it mattered always. So I feel like it's no way that maybe people don't think we would win, because I don't know, but I feel like no matter if I lose or Angry Bird lost, it's not going to do anything to us, especially like us two specifically. It's not going to do anything to us because we know what we can do. I do feel like maybe like a Nephew or Big Bird later on, if, you know, one of us lost or both of us lost, then maybe they might get a bit more nervous and play a bit worse. But, you know, who knows? Maybe Big Bird just got a good win in the 5-point match last week. So I feel like now he might just come back and just start doing his thing and beating everybody very freely with Marissa, just killing them with one touch. You know, that's what I'm just waiting for. And yeah, I just feel like our team we just good. No one, you just can't say we won't win. I feel like no one's weak on our team, and everyone can just get the job done when it matters.
Punk the God absolutely smoking everyone here at Street Fighter League. Only one loss up to this point, and I tell you what, I don't know if there is even another one coming. Punk, congratulations on a great season so far, and good luck in the playoffs in a couple of weeks.
Damn, listen, I've as soon as I heard that, the only thing that came to mind was only cheap teams can know who other cheap teams are. I'm just saying, man, they're a powerhouse for a very good reason.
Yes.
You literally underlined it with how many different accolades. We got an Evo champ, somebody who has shaped the meta of Street Fighter, a Red Bull Kumite champ, and one of the best content creators in the business, Satsui no Nephew. I'm telling you, that is a superstar lineup. You can't deny it. Ain't no way you can deny it. But looking at the versus Vortex roster, they were the champs from last season with the Cinderella story of coming from behind, right? They made so many different adjustments, so many different looks, fully acclimated to the system, and with their transition into Street Fighter 6, they're looking so dominant right now. In some of their big performances too, despite not being able to close out some of the matches, they still have the potential to take out some of the heavy hitters, because they are heavy hitters themselves. And speaking of, we do have the one from the kingdom of oil, the shortest of shorts, and also one of the coolest guys around. It is Oil King with this next interview.
The captain himself. He's already led his team all the way from being 0-10 back when he was on Team UIU to winning the championship last year and punching ticket in the Capcom Cup. Now, trying to do the same thing with versus Vortex. Oil King. What's up, brother?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Rob.
Oil King, this point in the season is hype. This is insane. This is crazy. You guys have 200 points. You sitting there in second place, pretty much technically tied with Team Bandits when you're looking at the points. Why does versus Vortex win Street Fighter League over a team like NASR or Bandits?
You say, can we do that?
Why are you able to do it? I know you're going to say you can do it, but why? What makes you better than Bandits? What makes you stronger than Team NASR?
I think because, I think that's why I think this season, of course, last season we got a champion, so our team is very strong, right? But this season, I think we more stronger. So that's why, but of course, the Bandits and NASR, they are stronger too.
Yeah.
So that's why so far this season not finished yet, not even playoff yet, but you see the point, right?
Yeah.
Even me versus Vortex and Bandits the same point, and even NASR, we just very close. very, very close. And then I believe this week, we need to against NASR. So it's a very important match.
Okay, and when it comes to Street Fighter League, I feel like you guys are the best team here at approaching Street Fighter League from a strategic standpoint. Before you guys go into a match, what type of conversations do you have behind the scenes? Who decides who goes in what order and what character matchups? How do you prepare for a match?
Usually we will discuss by 4 players together, not who will decide it. But we will think about so many different situations. So who they will, what player will come to against me, or what player will come against DCQ or Shen or NL. So we decide and make decision together. We hope we can make a right decision, but you know it's very hard.
Yeah,
it's very hard.
And your next match is up against Team NASR. They're in first place, you're in second. If you can overtake them by the end of the season, you're gonna be on grand finals. Who does Oil King want to fight against on Team NASR?
For me, I think it's all okay. It depends on, because this time we are away.
But
so
what player would you rather play on their team if you had to pick one?
NASR. If I need to pick one.
Yeah.
Okay, I pick Nephew. I pick Nephew. Why you laugh? Nephew is a good player also. What do you mean?
No, because yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's true. I guess I meant, well, yeah. All right, that's Nephew.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like you guys match up outside of yourself up against Team NASR? DCQ, if he has to run up against Angry Bird's been doing his thing against some of these JPs. Do you think DCQ is stronger than Angry Bird?
I think DCQ and Angry Bird almost, if they against again, it's still 50-15. Last time, of course, Angry Bird beat DCQ, but the matchup is very close.
Yeah.
It's very close. So I will not say Angry Bird is better than DCQ or DCQ better than Angry Bird.
It's close.
Yeah, it's very close.
Okay, and if you had to fight against one of these teams in grand finals, because so far it's looking like you guys should make the playoffs, knock on wood. I don't want to jinx it or commentators curse it, but it's looking like you guys should make the playoffs. If you had to fight against, let's say, NASR or Bandits or Red Rooster or UIU, no, actually, I'm gonna make it harder on you. If you had to fight against NASR or Team Bandits in grand finals, which one do you have a better chance against?
You think which one I want?
As a team?
It's both is pretty hard for me. I just hope when the grand final, right, our team momentum is high. I think it's most important. No matter we need to against NASR or Bandits.
So you think that those are equally tough matchups? You don't think either of those teams is better than the other?
Yeah, you see the Bandits, they have Xiaohai, the Caba, ChrisCCH, and Menard. And NASR, they have Pong, they have Nephew, they have 2 Birds. Both very strong team. Of course, we are strong too. We have Oil King, Shen, DCQ, NL. 4 badass.
You know you godlike when you could refer to yourself in third person. Yeah. I ain't never done nothing like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Oil King, this is the captain of Team versus Vortex. We've seen this guy absolutely put his team on the map, rising from a phoenix all the way from the ashes, and now he is trying to do the exact same thing with versus Vortex. Are they gonna be our champions for Street Fighter League? Can Oil King do it again? You only get to find out right here on Street Fighter League. Best of luck with your next match against Team NASR.
Thanks, Rob.
First off, starting off with the fact that he wants energies high going into this next team battle says a lot. I feel like they have an entire team of very capable players that could very well pose an upset here. And then that goes to the next point of saying, like, I think DCQ is very matched with Angry Bird, says Oil King, which shows a lot of confidence, 1. And 2, I mean, look, DCQ is definitely one of the people that we already have been pointing at to be one of the major breadwinners on this team. Even though they have a team of like crazy cooks in the kitchen, right? They got a lot of strong cooks in the kitchen making this bread. But it even goes to the point of saying that, look, you know who I want to play against? Nephew. That's who I want to take out. That's mad random. I don't know why you would take aim at Nephew like that. He doesn't say much. So I don't know what your problem is.
He's a nice guy, man. Why are you trying to break his legs?
Right? Why are you trying to clip my man here? Either way, versus Vortex, NASR in a situation where I feel like they need to stop versus Vortex, actually. I don't think this is one of the things where, it's
not the other way around, I feel
Yeah.
like. But with such an all-star lineup, I feel like in terms of the statistics, they've been doing such an excellent job of just getting points each and every battle. I don't think there will ever be a 40 bomb against NASR, and I I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to commentators curse it, but I'm going to put it out right now.
Sound like you did, bro.
I'm going to put my stamp of approval. I think NASR will never get 40 bombed on.
Why would you say it again? That sounds like you're trying to put it in the atmosphere.
No, they're just that damn good, man. There are just certain teams where you
right.
can't contest it. It's like, yo, this is it right here. I feel like Bandits is also one of those teams. Just taking a look at their last interaction, right? NASR actually had to break it down to the sudden death battle where they scored 25 points. Punk was actually the man in the sudden death spot, surprisingly, to take that W. But it was DCQ and Angry Bird that had played off in the anchor spot where Angry Bird had just gotten that W. It was actually 2-3 in favor of Angry Bird. So maybe we'll see. I'm kind of curious if we'll see that kind of lineup again. NL versus Punk, that's going to be what's game one. Here we go.
All right, the Luke versus the Cammy. Starting off at a very slow pace. The placement on the dive kick from Punk. Been so consistent all season. Nice whiff punish. Punish counter, I should say. Fights back to the middle of the screen. Gets the throw behind it, NL.
Oh, what a whiff punish. You can't test it. That was such a meaty dive kick as well.
This is a good fight song right here. Okay. Ooh, the slow-paced battle. It's the forward throw. Fishing with the stand roundhouse.
A lot of the times, yeah, Luke didn't even really contest. Oh, as soon as the one fireball rung out, Punk was ready for a big jump in. Yes, with the rest of the drive gauge, if need be.
He's taking a lot.
Apiece, but it's going to be so important for Punk to get these big momentous swings, right? It's going to be like getting this jump in, forcing to the corner. What happens afterwards? You're going to get peppered with lights down, right? But I know is able to do the same thing with Luke.
No, that's definitely true. That definitely could just be annoying in the mid-game, right? But you got to be careful throwing fireballs. Nice medium kick. Yeah, the stop sign. Yo, chill out. No uppercut. Back throw. Punk in control. Life lead still in favor of NL. Gets a big pickup here. Oh, nice crush kick again. And he could definitely get the kill here if he wants to spin it off. Dead to Yo NL. Saving a bar on top of it.
Beast mode, baby. Those two little fellas are eating. They are robbing this fruit stand. Another guy's right in front of him. I think he's just letting him do it. Anyways, one bar on the side of NL. Excellent finish with SA2. Now it's up to Punk to see what the rebuttal is and to cash out on that level 3 as soon as possible to establish the lead.
We've seen all season how Punk has been able to whip punish like a madman, right? Sticking with the heavier route buttons here, so we haven't seen the craziest conversions, but I feel like it's only a matter of time. NL fishing with that crouching medium punch. Drive rush I was just about to say drive rush definitely a threat here. Punk no confirm, and the drop by NL puts him back in a similar situation. Big jump in by Punk here. Oh, dash rush, the throw escape. Life lead in favor of Candy right now. Back throw, NL, small life lead. 3 bars.
To his name as well. Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned the 3 bar from the side post. Oh my God! What was that?
Dead. That's death.
Again, beast mode, baby. Didn't need a single level 3 in game number 1.
He's not trying to take the throw, but
impact of this level 2 is tremendous.
Yo, the Cammy thing kicks in. Oh, low forward and Punk on the ropes already in the second match. First game, first player match is 1st to 2. Best of 3.
How often does Punk get away with waking up with OD fire or waking up with OD uppercut?
Wow.
He's had such a high success rate of using that.
It's
crazy.
I feel like it's because he does it so sparingly. Like, he doesn't do it all that often because he's never really in a situation where he's knocked down to do it, right?
Right. He's pressing a lot of crouch medium kicks in neutral.
He never gets knocked down enough to have to use the OD reversal on wake up.
That also says a lot about Luke's damage because if you're not knocking Punk down that often, that just means a lot of burst damage then, right?
Okay, OD uppercut. Oof. Forward throw. Look at that drive bar. Ooh, wait a minute. 3 bars. The next hit for Punk. definitely close out this match. No anti-air.
Again.
Just holds back.
That's tough.
In burnout, though, so you got to be careful with the fireballs. Punk had another opportunity to close out. Gets
What
to
a
confirm.
conversion.
Oh, wait a minute. You're dead. You might be dead. Two-man enter, one-man leave. Don't fight back. Dead.
Get that hand off of my shoulder.
Can't be dope.
Bleed my own blood. Nobody. These fruit vendors really don't give a damn about their fruits.
Right.
All right, so really impressive, man. That level 3 damage is so scary.
Oh, man. These dive kicks.
Don't do that.
So consistently strong by Punk. Oh, wait a
The
minute.
conversion off of the counter hit crouching jab was immaculate, creating so much space. The damage just enough, but not intimidating enough to stop Punk. The God from pressing buttons up his own counterplay, just so intact. Level 3 coming on in there. Ugh, where's she at? Right here, baby. Ugh, not dead yet.
I'm not dead, but the burnout on Punk's side. First uppercut reversal.
We've
on
seen
the
these
dive
pixel
kick.
comebacks from NL before. Can he do it again? Oh boy. He's building up. Beast mode, baby. Beast mode, baby.
Finally gets his drive bar back. Got to do it clean with the hits now. Gets another throw. NL on the verge of stealing this round. NL on the verge tries for the tick throw.
Oh,
lots of meter, but he's in chipper. Oh, the crouching jab. Woo! Huge sigh of relief.
I was gonna try to tell you, when he has that much low health left and you're burned out, just wait for the drive impact and just jab it.
Yeah, but no way, he's saying fears I'm dead.
Huh?
He can't jab it, saying fears.
Oh yeah, but he wasn't gonna do stand fears. He was gonna try to sneak it in.
Yeah, I know that.
No, but if you're not sure the combo is gonna kill, just keep some dive gauge.
Yeah.
No, I knew it wasn't kill. I was just confident to get the last hit.
Yeah. No, he's doing good.
The most talking we've heard the entire season from the NASR bench.
You notice how it revolved all around like the approaches from driver. Punk to God, still not really comfortable as to whether or not he can try to progress with the normal. I think it's because NL has given so many different looks on the approach of drive rush.
Yeah.
So I totally get Punk's reservations of not even trying to check it just yet. Big Bird again. He's looking at it. He's like, you know what? I told you about this drive rush opportunity you've been missing. It's tough to call with NL. It really is. There's so many different looks.
Did you see the back roll catch? That was crazy.
That was sick. Cool.
Okay. NL and burnout. Ooh. And those dive kicks, bro. They're like missiles.
So much damage on it, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the best driving factor.
Is it the first time we've seen like the drive rush so far in this set between these two?
I believe so, actually. Yeah, just gets the whip finish. Knockdown. Almost caught the backdash there. Gets the throw again. Punk content for taking in that instance.
Oh, that's too sharp of an angle.
Oh, gets the level 3. Actually catches you on the whip. The wake up tries to hit a button there. Not gonna work. Ow, big damage on the cash out.
Gives NL plenty of time to rebuild that bar as well while maintaining this life lead. It's going to be really, really great for NL. I think he's in a very, very good position to seal it, build some meter for himself, and even if he does get hit, even better. Just as long as you're not in one-touch territory. And he's getting there little by little.
Oh, NL gets the hit spin. The last of the OD. And now this is the team match, the player match point coming up here. Oh, wow, NL just backs up, gets the crouching strong, gets the full conversion, and the push to the corner. Throw's gonna whiff.
Slight walk back too to avoid the throw. Punk to God having all the right reads on defense, at least when it comes to the wake-up decision making. Back throw now. NL drive rushing forward, crouching medium punch, sneaking in a dash as well, but the side switch so sneaky from Punk, just taking the jump out of here, looking to get a big whip finish. Counterplay, and NL getting a counter poke of his own with the crouching medium.
Back throw. We saw the setup last time. No drive rush though.
What are you gonna do after this? What are you going to do after this with Punk? One touch away, really. NL just needs a single cancelable opportunity.
Stand light kick, gets him away in. NL gets the throw, tries to go for another one. Punk says no this time. Punk full drive here, but not having it away in. Puts him in burnout though. Tries to go for the throw, a sneaky throw at that. Oh, didn't get the combo. The uppercut, one more hit can do it. And versus Vortex could send Punk back to the bench with a loss to jump out. No read.
Oh
got
my
the
God.
level 3. That was so dangerous. Tries to get something again. Forward throw. NL gets back his drive bar, but he gets the splat on the wall into level 3. This is not going to kill.
No.
But the dangerous implications of this situation is not looking good for NL.
One shimmy away.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Come to God! Actually highlight that, yo!
Please, digital scissors for the love. Wow.
The look on his face as soon as he was prepping for that situation. Bro, you could, listen, you have to rewind it. You have to see the look on his face as he was getting ready for it. It was actually godlike. It was so priceless. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit this dude with it. Watch this. Watch. I heard it in his brain. Watch this, chat. And then it was over. It was over.
3 games. He set that up to the point where it's like he's done dive kicks or just a jump in, and literally the last thing he does to get the match is command throw, OD command throw out of Hooligan, and you get the follow up on top of it. Wow.
Would he have been able to uppercut it?
If he he could have.
That's all I wanted to know.
He could have uppercutted it, but there is no way. There is no way he saw that coming.
There's no way.
There is no. That is literally something came out of the floor. That is. Oh
the floor
my
is
gosh.
lava now. She just flew out of the sky. It's just there was no way.
Wow.
Absolutely none.
10 points.
Can you imagine that? Yo, NASR almost started off with an L. Almost, not NL, sorry. They almost started off with a loss.
I mean, but even still, like, even NL was walked back to the bench with a smile, like, yeah, that was kind of, you can't. That was,
Nobody could hold that against him. Not him, not his teammates, not even his mama. I gotta say, that's just tough to call.
Did you hear Punk? He said, I was scared because I'd never done that combo before.
Listen, man.
Because she only gets the follow-up after the OD version. So that's why I was like, wow. Yo,
they have to be standing too. Oh, no.
Yo.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they have to be standing because that's the only way the command throw hits, right? So.
I don't know, man.
Wow, bro.
That's a pretty good
If you ever needed to question how good Punk is, he slid one by NL, bro. Wow. That's everybody. There is nobody that did get hit by that command throw. Nobody. I don't care who you are. He lit 3 games.
Lying.
3. If your eyeball saw that, you got hit. There's no way.
Period. Whether your eyes were opened, you got hit. Whether your eyes were closed, you got hit. Whether your hands were on the controller, you got hit. Whether you were sitting in your seat,
right?
You got hit.
I blinked while he was doing the hooligan. I was like, oh, that's obviously dive kick.
I thought the same.
Literally, I blinked and I saw the character and I'm like, oh, she's on his head. Oh, damn.
I had my eyes open the whole time. And I'm like, he's got this.
And I noticed you play Shen. He definitely doesn't jump a lot at the start.
What?
He doesn't jump a lot at the start every time I watch you play him. So I think command grab early and then just save it later on. But you can see how you feel.
Xian versus Big Bird.
What was the action that Ken was trying to do on top of his shoulder?
I don't know. Try to snap his.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
Back throw. Oh, wow. Great interrupt.
Oh, and speaking of, Xian was just a little bit too far. Pursued after the drive.
Oh, nice.
From Big Bird.
Big. Dash rush up, forward throw. We've seen these series, how they've typically worked out for Xian. No anti-air. Oof, trade. Charge Gladius, big damage on the life bar. Forward medium, yeah, not close enough to get the throw. Just goes to the back, heavy punch.
Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Big back fierce. Do you see the animation when she's like punching? She's like, ugh!
I know you're part of that one.
Yep.
That was really good motion capture. I'm glad you went to Osaka.
Right, all the way to Osaka, just the motion capture.
In the game, physically, and through your voice. All right, man, that whiff punch could have been so good for Xian, but right now I feel like he's been really intimidated by the presence of Big Bird.
Marisa's definitely one of those characters that she can walk you to the corner, right? You don't want to be in the spot because she does have a command throw. Oof. Combo. The target combo, the light. Jab, jab. Oh! Dash rush gets him out of trouble. Could have been a cross-up. If you don't catch Marisa, if you don't catch your opponents jumping early with Marisa, it's a lot harder to have a defense with level 3 coming straight from Cien in the connection.
It's been a really slow start for Cien. He's not comfortable throwing up some of these fireballs, which I totally get with the range of phalanx. He doesn't even want to throw any sort of single hit, like medium pick, or even throw out the Sobot because of the potential armor from Marisa. I'm totally getting the patience with Cien, and he's paying off with him. A little does get the counter hit as well. That was the parried approach from the air normal. Again, tying it up here. But look at this, right? Full potential explosion coming in from Big Bird. If he lands a single hit, he has level 3 on deck.
Ooh, drive reversal, I like it. Oh, neutral jump, not gonna work out. Wow, stand, medium punch, target combo, Spartan kick into the level 3. Oh no, kiss the fist. Keep the shoulders. Jeez.
Damn.
Jeez.
Oh my God, the knee to the sternum. Oh no.
Oh, the forward roundhouse.
Help again.
God.
He wasn't even recovered from the last one. He was still trying to breathe. It's okay.
He only drive rushes, it seems like, when he blocks like a button or you finish a string and you just kind of sneak a drive rush in those moments. Especially when he's cornered, he's doing it a lot. So you should look to check a drive rush if you make him block a negative button or something.
Oh, I thought he blocked my button again. Neutral jump, man, neutral jump.
He's okay.
He's okay. He's just tight.
Marisa versus DJ. Here we go. Game number 2. Big Bird. Taking the first one. Pretty high damage fashion.
Oof. Oh,
damn!
Back
oh
heavy.
Man.
Yeah.
If it's not the knees, it's gonna be the fist. Oh, jeez. Where are you going, Pretzel Maker? Jesus. She's so talented. Look at the knots.
Geez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
Again, not getting any footing. Any footing here. Charges the Gladius. Ooh, okay, wait a minute.
Is that all? Ugh.
Stand still. Where were you going?
Oh.
Yo, the command throw. Definitely a threat here. And even look at the drive bar coming from DJ. There's not much he can do right now. Okay, so what?
Pretty on deck. Best believe Big Bird. If he lands a big counter hit, it's over. It's actually cool.
Okay, gets the confirm into the crouching medium punch. Oh, just cool. That could have cost you your life. Okay.
Perfect parry.
Oh, okay, punish. Yeah. Spinning it. Yeah.
That was also a miscalculation. Yo, Big Bird caught the perfect parry. He missed time his punish.
Situation of Sasa is down medium.
I should be back heavy in the medium.
Couple of words from Angry Bird. A little bit of reassurance towards Big Bird.
Oh, wow. Whiff punish here with the drive rush. Reset. Ooh, caught you trying to swing in between. Speaking of, dash rush. Gets the interrupt.
Side switch, yeah. Being able to parry the safe jump. It's not necessarily a punish counter. It does leave you an advantage to force the strike throw guess.
Back throw. Didn't have enough time. Oh, just cool. Gonna get the confirm, but I'm gonna tell you right now, there's 3 bars down there. And the corner is right there. And you're gonna get hit. No, I thought it was jab. I thought it was jab. I thought he actually did like a jab.
No, he did. He did jab.
Oh,
he has time. Yeah, after the throw, you get to dash up, throw out a jab, and still be safe for the strike throw mix.
1 game apiece.
Oh, where are you going? How many pretzels?
Oh, we better be careful. You do not want to eat one of those jump-ins from Marisa. No whiff punish.
Oh.
Gladius. Could have been worse. No charge. Oh, whiff punish. Charge. No. Back heavy. take the Gladius knockdown in the corner. Okay,
Oh
now
boy,
you're ready.
hella damage incoming. So
charge.
has drive gauge. You already know it. Quadriga right through the gut.
Oh. Dash rush. Into that fierce push. Air slasher. And you can see Big Bird just navigating the jumps. Navigating with the jumps to get by the projectiles. What's the guess?
Damn, there's so many. Oh no.
Oh.
And folds again. She's so great at body all the time. Oh.
Sobot early after the drive rush. Try to get a reaction out of Big Bird.
What are you supposed to do? Stand, right? You have the deficit, but she's just hounding you down from one corner to the next. Oh, that loser jump gets a perfect carry. Ugh. And again.
Needs to be careful with throw right here. Oh, wow.
Fold. Damn.
Drive rush.
You see what I mean, though? Like, you have to guess so much on your wake up against all the reset.
Oh, perfect distance. Kiss the fist. That's going to be a 20-point lead right now for NASR. Angry Bird already making his way up. And DCQ standing up for versus Vortex.
Uh-oh. We already kind of predicted this would come to be, right? Angry Bird in the anchor spot against DCQ as the counter. The last time they engaged in the previous weeks, Angry Bird took it down 3-2, but it was really, really close, right?
Yeah,
every
really
single
close.
one of those sets were extremely close between these two. So I'm kind of curious, man. I want to know what DCQ has in the tank. These guys never come in the same when it comes to the rematch, right? Like DCQ, the way that he had played makes me think he's already found the counters like immediately after that match had settled. And he's shown that before in the previous seasons, right? He's lost to a lot of these teams being one of the newcomers and has found his way to big counters. So this is one of the most exciting things you could ever ask for, because if versus Vortex nails these points, if they could get themselves at least in sudden death territory, they could potentially overtake Bandits. Despite having the same score.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They have the better game difference, round difference as well. So I'm kind of curious, man. Will DCQ do it? Are you ready for potentially another banger round of Street Fighter?
Look,
I don't think you are.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, anything could happen here. DCQ definitely is up to the task. I mean, Oil King may get his wish and get to play Nephew if it goes the way of versus Vortex. Obviously, NASR's trying to put the nail in the coffin right now, secure the 40 points, and close it, right? Versus Vortex definitely has a task cut out for him. And I initially started this saying that, you know, NASR has to stop versus Vortex. And it has been close. I mean, if you just think about how that match with Punk and NL closed out, right? How the back and forth. And I mean, and how this last one went, it just seemed pretty dominant on the side of NASR and Big Bird. And we talked about him needing those longer sets. He didn't need nothing longer about that set. That was the perfect length, nice, compact, big damage. It was scary the entire time. Shen just walked back most of the time.
Yeah, Big Bird was the one on the offensive, right? He was the one kind of stalking his prey throughout each and every round. And I feel like that's just the meta of the Marisa DJ kind of matchup. It's like, you know, what else can DJ really do? You're in fear of throwing these fireballs because of the phalanx, right? She can't Superman punch past you. You don't want to like try to throw out some of these like single hit normals because of Gladius. And also, I think her range is just, I feel like it could be just as good with her mediums in comparison to DJ. That could lead to big time whiff punishes.
Well, you can tell he was using like medium punch to, you know, kind of catch the drive rushes as well, control that distance. And we already talked about the fact that like Phalanx definitely gets past the projectile. So being up close, you got to play that a little different. Yeah. So it makes a whole lot of sense, right?
Yeah. We can also talk about Big Bird's defense. His perfect parries were so on point as well. But going into it right now, like with what's on the line, if NASR can fully close the deal and talk about putting the final nail in the coffin, they do secure their spot, right?
For first place. Okay. So here we go. DCQ getting ready to go up against Angry Bird versus Vortex. Last chance versus NASR right now.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. DCQ, Angry Bird, coming up, the JP versus Ken. Angry Bird has definitely fought the best. DCQ may be a different.
This is the run back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how much of a difference a couple of weeks makes for these two players. Angry Bird has to settle back a little bit, creating space for himself with DCQ. Obviously, from the departures being a little bit closer in, right? It's going to be mid-screen rather than right on top of Ken's head from 3/4 of the screen. Punish counter in.
Ooh.
Back-to-back throws.
Already in this corner. Oh, DI just in time. Not going to be enough. DCQ's got an opportunity, but drops the combo.
That's fine. He gets the burnout at least. There's one thing. Even if you miss out on the damage, at least get some of that burnout going.
Oh, wow. Got too greedy right there.
He cracking already.
Angry Bird gets that first round. Forward throw.
Oh man, that's so tricky too. Drive rush, whipping the throw right in front of his face. DCQ thinking he had to tech, but yo, the overhead still finds the mark. Not gonna miss the combo this time. Departure. Midway through. Angry Bird not gonna be phased by it. I like the response with fireballs actually in contention with the initial setup on Departure.
And the normals on top of that, right? Ooh, not close enough to get the follow-up. Very slow-paced match going on. You can see the normal starting to come into play. Departure. Mid-screen on top of that. You see how Angry Bird instantly backed up. Tries to get the throw. Aware this time. Holds his ground on the jump in. They switch positions though.
Back to back, low medium kick. As the driver fun in there, looking for a bait is.
And the follow up into level 3. CA on top of that.
Sit down
and shut up.
Believe me, I know the damage, bro. Angry Bird, listen, he just took his hands off. He's like, yeah, that's dead. Punk said that dead. That's dead. There's no Sage Jam here, bro.
No, James Chen.
No, it's Sage Jam thing now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, he stole it?
He stole it. Huh? Get that. He ain't give him no peace, bro. He told James in a bit. The bit ain't come yet.
In a bit. Love.
That's what he told. No, he told him bless. He was like, bless.
Thank you for the text.
All right. DCQ looking to find the rebuttal, looking to find the answers, right? Took a considerable time to figure out what needs to be done by going back into game number 2. The scramble going in favor of Angry Bird, setting him off at 1 game at the advantage over DCQ. I'm gonna draw out some of these phantoms to see how Angry Bird reacts, checking in with the crouching light punch.
Ooh. Nice interrupt, carry to the corner. Tick throw not gonna be successful. DCQ trying to stop the momentum of Angry Bird, and it does not look like it's gonna happen right now, as he's still in this corner. Punish counter this time, tries to get a conversion off of it, and just barely out of range for that DI to do his job on the wall. Nice check on the Jinrai.
Oh, even better punish counter from the side of Angry Bird though.
Tries to go for the throw, jumps out of there, commits, and the DI works. Gonna get the full punishment, the rest of the drive bar. Angry Bird.
His punish counters are so optimal. They're so good looking too, so stylish.
Man, Ken enhanced combo routes, the coolest.
So much damage. Punish counter. All that from the punish counter, DCQ is making it hurt.
Okay.
The crouching jab counter, the faith.
Oh, the standing heavy punch on top of it. Back throw to the corner you go.
All over the cobblestone. That's actually good. Oh my god, the spike coming in too. So that's one of the tactics we were looking at. Oh, level 3 incoming. So I'm loving the change up now from DCQ. Throwing out the departure and immediately setting it off to contest against the fireball. Angry Bird wants to throw it out there.
Still got a chance though, Angry Bird.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, listen. Where's the chip at? Oh.
And that's why you hit the feint, because he definitely started scouting instantly the Phantom. Gets the anti-air. DCQ still there.
Really big guess scenario. A lot of confidence now coming from DCQ. Kind of changing it up. There's been significant change-ups. As soon as he gets this knockdown right here, we're going to see a different side of this departure. Set it up. Oh no, he's not. He's going right into the stand-up. I'm loving this. The wheel of options really being turned here against Angry Bird, having him to force the guess.
With punish right there on the crouching medium. The throw this time going to work. Dash rush. Ooh, tries to stand up, gets picked up by the crouching low forward. Overhead hit. Into the level 3. Ooh,
that was a counter hit as well. Full conversion too, and I'm loving that. Not too many hits behind it. A chunk of damage. Forward throw, not gonna kill.
Guess for life. That is your life. 2 games to none right now. DCQ. The last leg right here versus the Vortex. 4 versus Vortex.
Well, maybe not you, but he's in his own head right now. He's telling himself all these things. I understand.
What do you think he's telling himself? Like, what would you be telling yourself?
At this moment, I'm just like, why my teammates that relying on me talking to me? If they have so much information, why they didn't go here finally? That's what I'm telling myself right now.
Is that what you were saying when you were teaming up with Panda?
Nah, because they didn't really give me advice, really, to be honest. They did, but it was good advice. And it was a lot of times when I be winning, to be honest. So.
Nah, JB does give good advice.
But right now, he just pretending he wants the advice, but he's lost. Like,
really?
When I feel this way, I still feel very confident I could win.
Goes back in. All right, here we go. Round 3. Well, game 3, excuse me. 2-0 on side of Angry Bird. And already gets the throw. Here we go. DCQ strolls up, gets the throw.
You saw the red man flashing on the light.
Right. Oof. Instant contention. Oh, perfect parry. Okay, didn't even go for the throw. Crouching heavy punch, conversion back to the corner.
He was going to go for the conversion anyway.
Ooh, another one. Yeah.
Throw, right? It's going to be a lot of damage. Oh no, he dropped it. He missed the forward heavy kick.
Not sure what he was looking for there. Burnout on the side of Ken and Angry Bird, but is not stopping the oppression.
Nice work.
DI, punish counter on top of that full screen. Drive bar, not looking too good for Angry Bird.
Potentially. Yeah, we're going to see the double departure. Yeah, either way, even if he dodged it, the anti-air was ready. If he stayed grounded, it would have been chip territory no matter what. That was a great checkmate for DCQ.
Remember, 2 games down right now for DCQ and versus Vortex. Text to throw. Almost got the reaction out of him, but did get the counter hit combo. Conversion.
What a popper, too. Archer in front, I see, and also the feint to keep Angry Bird in place. No fireball either. We're starting to see Angry Bird's reluctant.
Jump back, got a big counter hit there. Goes for the level 3. That's going to be a game on the board. And it took him a while to get there. But he's here now, gets the game, a perfect at that, and we're going to game 4.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. Got to remind himself, it's a marathon, not a sprint. DCQ taking his time to assess every single game that happens, some of the minute details that Angry Bird has been throwing at him on defense, on offense. I will say DCQ's defense, one of the best in the league. He's already adapted to everything that Angry Bird has thrown him in this game. The Dragon Lashes, how many perfect parries did we see? His movement away from potential threats of a frame trap, of throws. DCQ doing an excellent job with the readjustments.
But it took him 2 games to get there. And if he doesn't adjust faster to whatever Angry Bird changes up this game, it's going to be the end for versus Vortex. But here we go. Once again, this match could be the end for NASR. And by that, I mean they'll make it a 40-point game. Ooh, perfect parry on the DI.
Being too far to get a back throw as well, I totally get him going for the damage, or at least going for the corner positioning on the other side of the screen. I do appreciate that. Setting him full screen is so great to set yourself up. Double departure as well. What are you, a Ken sandwich? Let's see what happens afterwards. Oh, and he tried to move out of what? The cane swing? Yeah, we're on top of JP. The other departure on Ken. Right in the middle, too. We got a punish off of that. Oh, that was sick. But no, the spike is what messed up DCQ's timing and the positioning for the combo.
But it's got him in burnout, so he can't close out. Angry Bird gets a lot more active, tries to go for the jump in. And now that NASR bench is talking a little bit.
DCQ giving so many different looks. Angry Bird now starting to go with the fireball strategy. Let's see how much of this can really deter DCQ from moving on in. Sometimes you to take some of the damage, at least towards the drive gauge.
Playing a very slow-paced game right now. Gets the sweep. Wake up OD uppercut from Angry Bird. Wow. Interrupt on the dash up. Gets the knockdown. Departure's there. Anti-arrow. Just clean walk-up crouching heavy punch, but doesn't stop the jump-in throw. Ken back on the offensive. Another throw. Oh, backdash. Uh-oh. The tick throw game is looking real strong right now.
Oh, that was a counter hit off with a second jab. Departure, sending out the ghost, another spike, doing a feint, DCQ, he's trying to create the obstacle course and the illusions against Angry Bird. Angry Bird's not gonna budge, use the rest of that drive gauge, man. That's gonna be level 1 incoming. Yes, sir, sealing the deal, at least to tie it up in the round, looking at match point against the team.
All right, team match point here for NASR versus Vortex. DCQ, what do you got? Crouch medium kick. No parry this time. That gives him a back throw for Angry Bird. Uppercut. Clean anti-air jump in. And now he's in this corner situation. Checks the Jinrai. Gets the knockdown. Spins a little meter for the double departure. And now trying to walk out of this corner.
Low forward does try the connection just at the tip of the heel too. Let it drop. Could have been an uppercut afterwards.
Doesn't spin to level 3. That next hit means he can cash out. You're dead. Level 3.
Let's go.
Level 2.
Oh, you already know.
Waste the Vortex Fusion Nita. That is a 40-point catch for NASR going into the playoffs. What a dominant victory over versus Vortex. A lot of close instances there, but nowhere near enough to stop the train that is NASR.
A big difference in regards to how they had met up in previous weeks. Angry Bird making sure that he remains the dominant player, at least in the exchange with him versus DCQ. All else, though, NL actually making it very, very close against Punk. We will highlight that in the future. But yeah, man, we could have seen a potential L on the side of Punk, and that would have been, I feel like perhaps that would have maybe changed the entire demeanor of NASR and potentially might have seen a different outcome.
Well, I mean, look, the fact that we have versus Vortex not doing so well, they scored 200 points. Red Rooster is in that spot where they could potentially override them, but they have very important things to worry about themselves. UYU versus Red Rooster is coming up, but let's talk to the victors of this last team match. It's going to be NASR speaking with Hollywood RobTV.
Imagine already being the top team in the league and then getting even better as the stakes increase. I think that's what we just saw with you guys, Angry Bird. Would you agree that was your best performance?
This one? I don't think so. I think my match versus Menard was because I had to make so many comebacks.
Team-wise.
Team-wise, yes, 100%. This is the best performance.
Okay, and that match that you had right there with DCQ, that was OD. Actually, we can't skip straight to that. The first match, Punk versus NL. I don't think I've ever seen Punk use EX Hooligan in history.
Yeah, I've never seen him use it, but you know, since he never uses it, the one time he's gonna use it, it's gonna work, 100%.
Yeah, there's no way you can look for it. Yeah, that was like years in the making for that move to hit right there. That's the best condition of all time. Okay, and then now at this point, you guys have 265 points. So you're guaranteed first place, right? So at this point, Team NASR guaranteed first place. Congratulations on that. So now at this point, who do you want to see make it to you guys as far as that second place spot?
You mean favorable match for us?
Yeah, what do you think is more favorable from Bandits versus Vortex?
Why didn't you mention Red Rooster though?
Oh, you're right. My bad. Yes, Red Rooster is crazy. Yeah, and UYU still can make it in. Yeah, that's true. Okay, actually, a better question then. Bandits against versus Vortex, they're playing in the next episode. How do you see that one playing out?
I think Bandits win.
Why?
I think since DCQ beat Mena the last time, you know, Mena's the kind of guy, he goes back and study what he did wrong in the matchup. So I expect him to come with a new game plan now and see.
Okay, you guys still have one match left. You're already guaranteed first place. So what's the mentality going into this last match? Because your opponent, they actually need it.
our mentality coming into this match?
To the last match coming up.
No, we're just playing our game. Like as you noticed, we're the only team when we have our match coming up. We stay here watching and shit. Like we enjoy. Like we don't think so much about the match, so we don't get nervous, and everyone ends up playing their game at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, Team NASR sits atop the mountain as kings right now. First place, 265 points. Congratulations on the best performance we've seen from you guys up to this point. One more match, and then you will be sitting in grand finals of the playoffs. Good stuff, guys.
Objection!
最近ちょっとやっぱ考えて生パリはかなりいいなと思いました。そうです。歩いてって生パリとか結構リスキーに見えるんですけど、1ゲージの時とかってほぼバンアウトなんですよね。これもうちょっと自分で回収するのも苦しいなってシーンがすごいあって、で自分から触りに行くのも嫌だなって時は歩いてパリをして1回でも通常技取れればすごい回復するんですよね。やっぱ通常技取った時、やっぱこれはもっと積極的に狙っていければいいのかなって。
なるほど。そもそもガードでもこうやってりゃバーンアウトするからリスクはそんな変わんないよねっていうような考え方よね。
でしかも例えばなんか相手がじゃあルークでタゲコンをやってきてました、これもう爆盛りっす。
おお3本
これすごいですよ。
確かに。
I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, y'all improve. A real problem, but I solve them all face proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking.
Week 9 continues. You just saw NASR take on versus Vortex. 40-point gaming there, but that does change the standings quite a bit, so let's take a look before we get into our next team match. NASR secures their first place showing in the playoffs, 265 points, plus 18 on the battle difference. If you look at that, if you need any other clarification. Of course, Bandits, 225 after that up close and personal battle with Endemic. Then, of course, versus Vortex, 200 points after that 40-point loss. That is not looking too good, especially considering Red Rooster, 40 points within that reach, can push them up quite a bit, but they got bigger things to worry about. 5th place is UYU at 140 points. Red Rooster, 160 points. This game is pivotal for UYU and Red Rooster. This is going to knock one of these two teams out of playoff contention. That is what we have next. And then, of course, you have Endemic with 100 points. But,
however, they hit the three.
They have
triple digits, okay?
They hit their triple digits like they were supposed to. More power to them. I want to see them mess up people even more, actually. Yes. I want to see them be the point stealers of the rest of the season before we get there. There's not too much time left even so, but that's going to be the standing so far. That does bring us to our next team match.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Red Rooster versus
UYU.
It's going to be crazy because, again, we talked about the playoff implications. Just one slip up, I feel like, more so in regards to UYU, which they cannot afford, then it's going to be lights out. Their playoff dreams are going to be over. However, Red Rooster, I feel like that puts even more pressure on them because it's like, you know what, we have to seal the deal. There's just so much more on the line for us, too, to face off these other three competitors that are waiting for us in the playoffs. They could see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's just a matter of who's going to be hungrier. And I feel like with the leader that is Mono in the Red Rooster roster, the Triple R's, right? I want to know exactly what he's been planning as the leader to bring everybody together and strategize for this specific meeting versus UYU, because again, they need as many points as possible. They can't let anything slip up. So the matchups are going to be ever so important because they're going to be in the home position. So with that in mind, hopefully Mono, as the captain, has a strategy in place. Maybe we can get that from RobTV in this interview.
I am with the leader of, I would say, the Puerto Rican FGC as a whole, and of course, the leader of Team Red Rooster, Mono PR. What's up, bro?
I'm good. You?
I'm feeling amazing, man. This Street Fighter is ridiculous. Right now, this is the sweatiest time of the entire season. We've been at this for months, and now you guys are sitting at 160 points. Just barely in that 4th place spot, and you're going up against UYU. How are you feeling about this season overall so far?
I mean, this season overall so far, I feel like Red Rooster has done like amazing. And with regards to the team matchups that we've played, I personally don't feel I've done as much as the rest of the team, but I'm glad that this time actually picking, because last year, like I said, like we picked one Puerto Rican and two and one from Hong Kong, which was Hot Dog, and then USA, which was Smug. And this year, like, I could say that maybe at a time it was more like, oh, we just want a Puerto Rican team and maybe a gamble. But like I said, like I've been watching PR Rog and everything, and the fact that we're doing this with an all Puerto Rican team kind of actually gets me pretty excited and happy about it. Like,
but hold on, why? When you say that, you haven't been as good yourself.
No, because like
why is that? Speak to that. And can they count on you in the playoffs? We close to the playoffs.
No, I'm grinding as much as I can. The thing is, like I said, like we talked about this last time, like the whole clashing between organizing. I think like it catches up sometimes, but I'm obviously putting in the work with DJ, Aki as well. Kind of character crisis, but not really, because like I really want to play Aki, but I'm not sure if she's like.
So are you comfortable? Because this is the thing, you talk about organizing. Of course, you're talking about tournament organizing, but there's another type of organization that you've been doing good with so far, and that is the way that you've been putting your team together.
Yes.
The fact that you will even, the way you guys choose your order, you're willing to even sit back in that.
I'm definitely willing. It's like I said, the most important part with the team is actually like putting together a strategy that we're all agree with, and if any of them is uncomfortable, we try to work it out. And like I said, I'm gonna give as much support as I can. I'm trying to play those spots. I haven't gotten that W, but I'm definitely, you know, putting my efforts in there with the team, and I put my trust completely in them.
Okay, so you know, we talk a lot, when we talk to you, bro, we talk about all this feel-good stuff. The Puerto Rican FGC, the tournament organizer, you putting together an all Puerto Rican team, you know what I mean? Bringing all of these new players up. But I heard KnuckleDu Dang don't give a damn about none of that. I heard KnuckleDu Dang needs some points in the end of the day. Right now they have 140, y'all have 160. You stand in his way. He's a Capcom Cup champion. What are you guys gonna do when he comes to town this week on Street Fighter League?
We're gonna mess him up.
How was that? Okay, no. Hey,
I like
you're laughing.
I like how he trash talks.
He's not playing.
No, I definitely like how KnuckleDu trash talks. No, but like this time we're home, so obviously they have to think very well on the picks that they're gonna do as a way, right? Like we had to do when we had to face them. Last time when we played, BanannaKen beat BXPow. I know Dual Kevin beat Fidelity, and KnuckleDu beat PR Balrog. But we've been, obviously, it's a match that we played. We talked about the strategy. We saw how it went. We discussed it. We played it a bit. And to be honest, like I feel like we got a good strategy for this time.
As far as you guys' team overall, again, right now, 160 points. You are just barely within that playoff spot, but it's still wide open. Everything is extremely close. Your team is normally all smiles. It's high energy. Yeah. Right now, though, it's
a stressful time. Yeah.
It's a very stressful time.
But we're not gonna let it get to us. We're gonna still enjoy and have the smiles. Yeah.
Okay.
The vibe's the same. Eduardo's gonna still smile between every match. BanannaKen's still gonna do his command grabs and catch you like off.
What's the words y'all use for it?
Guineo.
Guineo.
That means banana in Spanish.
All right, yeah. So if you guys ever see my man's BanannaKen scooping somebody up with that JP, you already know to scream that out, Guineo, because that's what it sounds like. He said when JP's voice actor says it, right?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Team Red Rooster is currently sitting at 4th place, but they are about to have one of the most important match of their season up to this point, up against Team UYU. If anyone can get this done, we know it is the CEO champion, the leader of the Puerto Rican FGC, Mono PR. Good talking to you, bro.
Always appreciate the kind words.
Mono being so happy to be a part of an all Puerto Rican team says a lot. You can already see the team camaraderie already strengthened by the fact that these guys all have great communication. They have a lot of respect for each other, and that country pride, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, of course.
Really does start to shine through. And on top of that, this wants the emotions high going into this next team battle. Says he's going to be there for his team when they need him in the playoffs. That sounds like he's already secured in the fact that they're going to make it. And I really feel like that's a question for another time, especially at least until after this next team match. Nothing? You got nothing?
I thought you were going to throw it.
I am. I thought you just wanted to throw something in there, but let me take that back. All right.
I mean, I can sprinkle a little something.
I thought if you wanted some 2 cents on there, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to wait till it. You know what? All right, I'll just show you. You sure? All right.
No doubt. A lot of pressure on the side of Red Rooster, but going into it, UYU, they still have a little bit to prove to themselves as technically the champions coming into it, right? I mean, by title only, but this is, and truly, this is going to be the new UYU coming in with a lot of pressure on their shoulders.
Well, hopefully they get a chance to eclipse that old kind of stigma of the fact that they're not the team that got that championship. Let's listen to Dual Kevin about what he has to say about this upcoming team match going up against Red Rooster. Let's take a listen.
We are in our last couple of weeks of Street Fighter League before we enter the playoffs. I am joined with one of my best friends, Team UYU's very own Dual Kevin. What's up, bro?
How you doing?
All right, look, man, since you're my dog, I can ask you the real. Where the hell was KnuckleDu Dang in that lineup last week when you guys needed those points? Why wouldn't you put Du in?
Which one was it exactly? Was it against Bandits, I think it was?
Yes, against Bandits. What is going on?
So we wanted Bao to play Mena, right? Because Mena could pull out the JP for Du, and we were trying to avoid the character matchup for that. And then it was going to be Zen versus Caba, and he was able to take it. So we had the right choices then. And then me versus Xiaohai, because Xiao also got a JP. We were definitely trying to avoid the JP versus Gao for the most part. And it just didn't turn in our favor. I think it was the right choice. It was actually Du's suggestion the most. Yeah.
It just didn't turn out in our favor like it could have been.
But there's JPs all throughout the league, right?
And you know what's crazy? I mean, people have told us like, "Yo, why did you have Du out there when there was a JP?" It's like, I mean, I guess, right?
Oh,
like,
you saying damn if you do, damn if you don't?
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
it's only damn if you don't. KnuckleDu he's the best player.
I think so too. But sometimes he makes the calls, and sometimes he likes the. And I mean, we all hear all of our opinions, right?
Yeah.
And yes, maybe in hindsight, it could have been a good choice to have Du on the team. But yeah, we were thinking character-wise, the JP versus the Gal. Let's try to avoid it this time. See what happens. Didn't turn in our favor. I still think it was possible.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
Mine was like last game, last round, last interaction.
Yes.
You know.
I mean, you're all world-class players. Of course. I mean, I know we all know who Duo Kevin is. It's not like you can go wrong having any of you guys in the lineup, right? But would you say that there is there a leader, a specific leader on you guys' team? Earlier in the season, Du was like, "Oh, it's just all of us. There's no leader."
Yeah.
Is there actually a specific leader that calls shots with you guys? And do you think it'd be better if you did have one? If you don't?
No, I don't think it makes it better or worse. I mean, if that's how it works for you and your team, by all means. For us, we're hearing everyone's opinions. People would probably say it would be Du though. I mean, he would be like the best player.
But
on
I'm
the team
not
for
talking
sure.
about that. I ain't talking about who the best. I'm talking about behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Is there anybody like? Is it like this dude like, hey, all right, look, we're gonna do this.
Nah. Nah, like it's concrete. Nah, I don't think it's ever been like that between us. Just hearing everyone's opinions out.
Okay. All right. So right now in Street Fighter League, man, you know everything is extremely tight right now. Y'all are currently sitting at 5th place, only 20 points behind Red Rooster. And I am pretty sure that is the exact team that you're about to go up against right now.
Actually.
This is what we live for right here as far as this FGC stuff. The pressure is high. These are the moments that made Duo Kevin. So what you thinking going into this match?
I mean, we're kind of fighting for our lives right now, right? To get into playoffs, we got to do well against Red Rooster, and then we play NASR next. While they play Endemic, I believe. We are actually away against Red Rooster. So it's not entirely in our favor. It's still in our control to be in the playoffs.
Yes.
But you know, we're going through. It's not on our side at all. But it's like how us competitors are used to. You know, like we've gone through the toughest character matchups. We've gone through early losers bracket runs. You know, so it's nothing new to us. It's just gonna be tougher. That's all it is.
Okay. And are you home or away?
We're away against Red Rooster.
Okay. Ideally, who would you want to run up against on this team?
It doesn't really matter to me. It's usually like it's been the juries, really.
But if you had to pick somebody,
if I had to pick,
who do you think you lined up with the best?
Balrog for sure. I already played Ajax, right? I want to fight the other jury. Balrog's been all happy, giggly throughout the entire time, even backstage. Yeah. And I rocks with that energy. So I want to see how that kind of energy it plays while we're playing in a tournament setting, you know?
Yeah. The translation of I rocks with that energy is it ain't nothing to smile about. He's trying to stomp Balrog out in front of the world right here on Street Fighter League when it matters the most. Team UIU is fighting for their playoff berth, but it is not going to be easy. If anyone can help get it done, it's this man right here to my right side, one of the Midwest finest, Duo Kevin.
Thank you, Rob.
Damn! Which side of Kevin was trying to wipe the smirk out of Balrog's face? This guy, come on now. Which is kind of contradictory because right now they're both all smiles.
Yeah.
Before they even got geared in, they were laughing at each other. They were having a good time. But overall, man, even though the rivalry is there, there's just a lot that goes like far beyond the game, right? They obviously have a lot of immense respect to each other, towards each other, both legends in their own right as well. But looking at the actual strategies in place, UIU touched in a little bit as to the decision-making behind KnuckleDu primarily not facing off against the Bandits from that previous week. However, looking at the current lineup from UIU, I'm hoping KnuckleDu, I'm not too sure where KnuckleDu's at currently. One thing, I hope he's in there, in the lineup in general, and two, I'm really hoping he's in the angle.
Okay, I mean, I feel like that might, but to think about it, I felt like we were talking about how the JP matchup was a part of that big no-no spot, right? So I feel like him being in that matchup is something that probably, I'm not saying it won't happen, but if the trend continues, maybe he shifts his spot to that middle spot and puts that pressure on somebody else, like a Jin.
Perhaps, right? Or do we even see the rebuttal between the JP mirror match, right? We saw VX Bao dubbed as one of the best. No, I'm sorry, not one of. He was dubbed initially as the best JP player in the world. I'm not going to quote who said that. It wasn't me. But BanannaKen, he debunked that immediately in their initial encounter.
I mean, look, instantly putting it all to claim, right? Everybody was definitely looking at VX Bao to be the JP to beat, but instead it lies here on the Red Rooster team with BanannaKen. Makes a lot of sense. I've seen this guy go into the lab just to be able to like hold it down at such a high regard, right? Especially versus some of the best Street Fighter players in the world. A lot of people don't know about BanannaKen and where he came from, but that BanannaKen name stems from Street Fighter 4, and he is very well practiced in some Street Fighter, so please don't sleep on the guy. But back to the match at hand. Dual Kevin says, yo, I kind of want to go at my boy PR Balrog. Well, he gets his wish.
Man?
He gets his wish. PR Balrog versus Dual Kevin. First match here for the Roosters versus UIU.
Both of these guys are actually mad nice. Both in the game and out of the game. Like truly, genuinely. But we have seen a side of Dual Kevin that can actually be very competitive. We've seen that in previous Street Fighter leagues where he popped off on RobTV. He's like, I'm here now.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. I'm here.
I've been here.
I've been here. That's what it was. Like, I've been here. I mean, that was the most ferocious version of Kevin we could ask for. It turned Rob into a host.
And he never turned back, huh?
Not even once.
Wow. Wow. You gonna let him do this, Rob? I'm looking up like you're dead. You gonna let him do this, Rob? Oh, man. Run the set. Holiday episode. Yo, RobTV versus Vicious. Run it. I want to see it.
Yeah, right, bro. I'm giving up. Why don't you fight him? I fought him over at Gamers 8.
Oh, man. I see. I wasn't there for that, bro. Look, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
I had a lot of confidence in myself. I said $100 money match. I lost.
You know what? Now that you said that, that dude still has to pay me for your money match. I forgot about that.
What do you mean? He bet against me?
Yeah.
What a bum. All right, so here we go. Game number 1. It's going to be PR Rog fulfilling the dreams and the requests of Dual Kevin.
But this also, hopefully they take the bait, because UIU definitely needs this, and so does Red Rooster. It is a lot on the line right here. Playoffs are on the line right here. Close enough for the punish counter. No throw this time. Goes for the strike instead. Perfect parry. Tries to get something started and an uppercut to stop the jump in.
Yeah, eventually he's going to come out from PR Rog and also still sniping up the fireball. What a reaction from PR Rog, being able to get some of these jump ins going. And Dual Kevin, again, a lot to think about when it comes to throwing those fireballs now. He's trying to maintain this ground game. The drive rush is there. No whiff punish. He had actually just barely missed the mark with that dash in medium.
Back to the fireballs. Tries to get the throw. Dual Kevin says no. Oh, wow, what a whiff punish. You know it's true because it was a punish counter. Takes the charges. OD uppercut just barely gets over the fireballs. Here comes a back throw. Here comes Dual Kevin. Oh, no. Level 2's there. Level 1's used.
Dash up. Double dash. The trade. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Needs to be careful here. PR Balrog in burnout.
A significant amount of chip damage.
Wow.
And we were waiting for
it.
And he had 2, right? That's one of the biggest things you have to look out for underneath Jory's life bar, right? How many of the Prodigy stocks does she have? If it's 2, you have to expect PR Rog to steal neutral by going through with the roundhouse kicks.
Yeah. Oh, almost got the dive kick to connect.
Could he have gotten just a regular jump in as a
I think the jump in would have worked.
I think it's 2. Side of Dual Kevin, a single very explosive.
Speaking of, spins the OD, goes straight to the level 3. Talk about explosive. Yo, we're on our way, Memphis.
Medium kick is a big stopping point.
Oh, nice.
Get off.
Thought we were going to see a back throw. Oh, okay.
A lot of mileage with the medium kicks, too.
Uh-huh.
So far, man. Despite not being cancelable, nothing really special about it. The only big thing is that the range on it is monstrous. Damn, look at that. It hits at the end of the toe.
I like this spacing by both of them. OD to stop the drive rush. Inches in, gets the target, does not go for a throw follow-up. Drive reversal to keep the momentum. Level 3 on the side of Jury, though. Wow. Clean stoppage with the stand medium kick.
One full hop on the side of PR Balrog. Fireball then hit ring out. Big counter hit. Counter poke play coming in from Dual Kevin. Man, he still got the conversion off of the low medium.
Another conversion drive rush. He's got the meter, gonna spend it. That's a perfect KO for UYU and Dual Kevin. UYU needs to do well here. Needs to do well. Both of these teams need a W here. The bigger the points, the better.
What happens if you get the full-on sweep from UYU, though? Talk about that. For a different time, the roundhouse. Range range it covers, so much damage too. Speaking of so much damage. Mistimed the throw, PR Rod letting a huge opportunity slip. And speaking of, yo, Dual Kevin doing the exact same thing. The lights coming in with the conversion from PR Rod, but now it's a big scramble. Yo, Dual Kevin letting a lot of the mediums rock and still finding time to interrupt against PR Rod.
Man, the placement on that stand medium kick has been doing dividends. Perfect parry. DI punish takes the rest of it, and this is going to be big damage. Overhead confirmed, gets the combo. You got the bar, but I'm not going to need it. Wow, to close out one more round for UYU. Oh, tries to interrupt the drive rush.
Dash up, down towards. Damn! Caution heavy punch into the Fubar stock. Jump here, jump in the corner. This is going to exactly be what Dual Kevin wants after that drive reversal. Connected, punish counter. Too far for anything?
Trying to stagger the offense right there. Gets a whip punish. Burn out again for Jury. And PR Balrog, level 3 on the table. For
Oh, sit him down.
Oh, forward though. This is not good. Oh,
no
wow.
No way. Low forward super. Not going to spend the full storage. Dash ups twice.
Got to be really careful right now. Drive bar back in there. Is that going to hit? Yo, the level 3.
Yes, it is.
CA on top of it. You're not only dead, but you're dead.
That was a good idea, too. We talked about that earlier. When you see two stocks on the side of Jerry from PR Rog, you have to pay attention as to when PR Rog decides to try and steal neutral. He'll throw out that roundhouse kick, try to make it safe with the fireball, but there is a considerable gap to get the interruption. Dual Kevin, 2 steps ahead, 2 games also ahead of PR Balrog.
Ajax Fidelity coming up against KnuckleDu. Dang, like I said, putting them in that spot. That's actually pretty good. Going to be going up against the Jury here from Ajax, but still, you can't take this lightly. Ajax is definitely a big threat on this Red Rooster team. Have not seen much of him this season, but still a very, very valuable threat on the side of Red Rooster. But KnuckleDu comes out. We've been talking about where he's going to be placed on this UYU team. It's going to be in the mid position, right? The second player, a 10-point situation. Best of 3, first to 2, but BX Bao possibly on the end there.
I feel like on the contrary, I think, Ajax has been playing in majority of the games for Red Rooster, if I'm not mistaken. I think the only time he sat out was like 2 games over, but looking at his current record, it's not reflecting the type of success that we're normally expecting as how he performed in the previous season, right? I think 1, it has a lot to do with people being familiar with Jury. 2, I just feel like he hasn't had that explosive factor that's really come into play in comparison to the other Juries. It's really hard to tell because, again, he's very talented. He knows exactly how to play the game. He's done the homework, no pun intended to him being a student. He's done so much of the work to figure out how this game works. And those guys are usually rewarded heavily. It's just for Ajax Fidelity right now, he hasn't been able to find it.
Well, Ajax, you got a chance here.
Oh, I'm lying to you. Excuse me. He beat Punk last
I was about
week,
to say,
by the way.
he's the one who stopped the
This song is
undefeated
ass. Let's go, do.
I thought you were saying that with all of that in mind, but all right.
Thank you for the save. Huh?
Sorry.
Home.
All right, here we go. KnuckleDu Dang. Ajax Fidelity. Red Rooster versus UYU. All right, here we go. Locks in on the Guile. The brown and black, man, that's a cool color combination.
Yeah.
Default for Ajax.
That's the classic. You know he hasn't done World Tour mode yet. He has no choice but to play the classic. All right, so again, a little bit of a misinterpretation towards Ajax's success thus far. Again, he took out the man with the undefeated streak that was God last week. Hopefully he could ride that momentum into it against KnuckleDu.
Okay, wake up back throw, one of the staples of KnuckleDu. Low forward, confirming the drive rush. This is not looking too good. Punish, counter throw. Gets a little bit of that drive back. Huge deficit on the side of Guile and KnuckleDu right now. But the boom game, some of the best, if not best in the business.
As you mentioned earlier, it's a booming business when it comes to KnuckleDu Sonic Boom. Oh boy, flash kick in off of me against the drive rush. Got a few hostilities to take the fireball. Dodging again, knows it with the parries. Not gonna risk it.
Tries to go for an overhead, tries to sneak one in there. Back throw, wait a minute. Oh wow, throws the overhead. Man. And now the booms. Now the chip. Oh, DI, pretty close. OD that gets over, no boom. DI, he walks into the range intentionally, knowing that you're probably looking for a boom, goes for the DI, gets the first round.
Yeah. Gotta be aware of the DI situations no matter what, especially at burnout. He did have the meter to potentially turn that super, but speaking of supers, look at this level 3 coming in from KnuckleDu. Gonna set up the booms, drive rush forward, a little bit of a fake out from the knee bazooka. Having it whiff, got the counter hit, low medium kick to check the range, no anti-air, didn't have a charge for flash kick, didn't even want to try to crouching heavy punch on that.
Checks the throw. Still has plenty of engine left, but still. I like him keeping him at bay with nothing but the booms.
This is so difficult right now. It looks very difficult for Ajax Fidelity, having to grind this game out against so many booms, so many different speeds, so many different angles.
Anti-air. Oh, wow.
Sorry, distances. It's really key for KnuckleDu right now.
Tries to go for the throw. Knockdown on the side of Ajax. Tries to take the momentum back. Eats a Sobot and one hit away.
Uppercut, you already know. OD flash kick. KnuckleDu is maintaining his charge and really kind of keeping it secret. With the amount of booms that he's been chucking out, you can't tell when he's going to throw it and also if he's still maintaining his charge. It's so difficult. This guy's looking like a wall.
Okay, steal with the booms. Gets the throw. Ooh, drive rush stand strong. Not this time. Doesn't run into it. Ajax with the block on wake up. Conversion knockdown in the corner. Drive rush to try to make something happen. KnuckleDu holds strong with the defense. Even takes a throw.
Damn!
Conversion off the crouching medium kick.
Oh, he let go of it? That's a lot of damage to the drive kick. Just kind of letting it wither away slowly, but also getting punish countered.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a flash kick. Not quick enough, though. Ajax back in the running.
Okay. Round 2. What we like to see. Just a matter of those booms, man. Play it patient. What are you supposed to do? Traverse past it. Drive reversal. That's key.
Oh, the flash kick.
Not getting hit by that is also key.
And there's the check. Drive rush, knee bazooka, not going to work out. Ajax knows. Tries to walk up and get the throw. KnuckleDu still fishing right now. Gets the OD flash kick. And trying to fight his way out of the corner. Last second DI. This could be big damage. He's got a level 3 on top of it. Flash kick. No, just dash up. Side switch.
Loving that. The dead body hop with the knee bazooka. Also getting a little bit of an extra frame for the still KnuckleDu, who gets caught down below into the level 3. Ajax Fidelity with a slight smirk on his face. Let's see what he has when Fierce. Fireball, goes into the fireball behind it. Maybe it's chase it. That's going to be a punish. No! Not far enough. Sorry, not close enough, excuse me, to get the punish on the driver first. So here comes the solid puncher. Baby booms on, on parade.
Booms on parade. I like it.
Oh, land on it.
Best booms in the business. Still in burnout, trying to make something happen here.
Yeah, and that string put Jury in the corner already.
Okay, mato.
Level 1. Free. Oh, what a drop.
Oh,
and you're
no.
you're a burnout, so you really got to be careful.
You're in big trouble. You are.
And her dash is crazy. Even Ajax hit the big
bro. Like, even in the first game, you like pressuring when stand strong, and then he did immediate low forward. So, up to you if you want to keep your strings tight, but yeah, that's really where he's getting most of his damage. Outside of the jumps and drive rushes, of course. But yeah, it's mostly low forward on defense that's hitting you.
Here we go again. The tiebreaker between Ajax and KnuckleDu. Jumping in? No, sir. You didn't get clearance. Not at the Air Force. Again, just told you this. You can't jump in.
This guy's protected. Okay, wait a minute. Forward throw. The momentum Jury likes.
Bien.
Oh, just walks up.
Bien.
Oh, wow. Not dead. Side switch again. Tries to go up and get the throw. There's 2 bars. You might have just caught yourself the actual round and put Ajax on team match point. Excuse me, player match point.
Red Rooster, again, their sole objective is to take away as many points as possible against UYU to further that lead and secure their spot into the playoffs. Again, sitting at 160. It's so important to get this W against KnuckleDu, dang.
Te está atacando ahora con ridículo porque no sabe qué hacer.
Consistently blocking these overheads, even after drive rush.
Bien.
I was about to say, the placement on some of these crouch medium kicks have been so good from Ajax. Gets to confirm in the level 2. Look at the carry here.
Bien.
Bien. Forward throw. Do one more time. No.
Bien.
Full barrage. No punish on the drive.
Gets the punish here for KnuckleDu. Goes straight into the level 3.
Come on.
This is going to take a chunk, but KnuckleDu is in burnout.
Oh. The boom. Do another one. Not going to set up a blade. It's going to be regular boom. Nothing but perfect.
Bien.
Oh, the punish counter on that, too. Overhead is blocked successfully.
Bien.
Forward
El Menard.
Bien.
Bien.
Yes. Just far enough. Vamos. The Red Rooster team.
That's a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Now, what that means, guess what? No sudden death potential any longer. 10 points apiece for both teams.
KnuckleDu goes down to Ajax, and you see BX Bow coming up to go up against BanannaKen. And this is something I've been looking forward to. I've been looking forward to this run back.
It's the remix, ladies and gentlemen. We had talked about it prior. We set it up with VX Bao being dubbed as the best JP player in the world. But BanannaKen immediately putting a halt to that. He's like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and fact check that. I don't know if that's true.
I'm gonna fact check it with these buttons, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a little fact check and got 3-1 over VX Bao. That was a destruction.
VX Bao has a lot to prove right now. Haven't gotten an opportunity to hear much from him, but a very composed player, I'd like to say. I feel like one of the things that has happened that we've seen in some of his matchups is that offense-wise, when people kind of rush him down, puts him in a very, very uncomfortable situation, makes him a lot harder for him to get this game started. But I kind of feel like that's the JP vibe as well. Like, if you kind of smother JP, if you can, definitely works out in your favor when it comes to like stopping his offense, because he never gets started. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, both players are much so capable of doing so. I think it all really depends on the first knockdown to kind of get yourself started. You get to set up the departure. You're going to force the other person to spike, but also really considering what happens after the initial spike is blocked. It's like, do you try to go for something like OD? Do you spike back? Do you set up departure? You can't really set up departure, excuse me. Do you throw out a ghost? Do you throw out a feint? Do you jump? There's so many different factors in this mirror match. It is so difficult to call out and react to.
Well, this is important. No sudden death overtime, no one and done. The JP mirror commences again. This time, VX Bao on the ropes.
Bao.
UYU, lots of pressure on right now. This is for the playoffs, by the way. Right around the corner. A JP mirror to set the stage.
It's been a long time, I feel like, since we've had a proper pop-off from VX Bao. Like, we haven't seen the kind of dominance that we were sort of expecting, because looking at his CFN prior, looking at his accolades prior to him joining up in the league, He was putting in work. He was putting up numbers.
I mean, look, but you have to remember, man, that changes. You get, look, you cross paths one time, and then obviously you got to understand the potential for you to lose to these guys on the next come around.
Oh man, he's looking like a VX Bao of more. Right, he's starting things off with a perfect. He got the OD command grab. He's like, how does it feel?
How does it feel?
Look at what you've been doing to everybody else.
Okay, got it. Ooh. Still gets clipped by the Phantom. Maybe looking for an amnesia. Oh, the low. Gets him with the crouching medium kick. Departure set up once again. Command throw right on double. Perfect. And even BanannaKen had the smile. And even BanannaKen had the smile. Like I said, it changes when you cross paths at different time. You get the feel for how that opponent wants to play, no matter how well they've been doing here, and you know the character. So let's see what the second game holds. Remember, this is best of 5.
I haven't seen a double perfect since Punk did it to no, not to Sian, sorry, to Xiaohai. Very, very rare occurrence. When it happens, best believe it does so much for the person's confidence. I feel like BanannaKen seemingly unshook thus far, still stuck in the corner.
Okay,
no hey, the back throw actually, I can't tell if that really works out for BanannaKen. Yeah, he's gonna drive rush anyway.
Nice.
Also getting the drive rush normal to land. Departure right in front of him too. We talked about the spike war, what happens afterwards.
Oh, wow. And the conversion off of the departure spike as well. Okay, BanannaKen. What a rebuttal. Give me more.
Oh, that was a crossover with an attempt at something from the side of BanannaKen. You have a counter hit.
Wow. Oh, wow. Clips him.
Nada, la esquina, ya tú sabes,
el
juego de Street Fighter 6.
Jump round out.
Bien.
Tries to go for
Tiene el level 2 y tiene el level 3.
VX Bao kind of gets out of there. Avoids the departure. Goes for an early parry. Level 2 activated here from BanannaKen.
Bien.
Oh, I opened you up a little too, bro.
I don't know yet. No.
I opened you up a little too,
Bien.
bro. Instead, it's a normal throw. No command throw needed. That's 2 rounds straight. 1 game apiece.
You guys are swinging too. There hasn't been a lot of opportunities for some of these big combos to land out of like any sort of super art, which I like. These guys are completely keeping it compact and slugging.
Jumps out of there. Still get the pickup. BanannaKen. Okay.
Oh, what a sharp angle too. Caught the cross up. VX Bao setting up shop with that departure and also from the spike. Just narrowly avoiding it. BanannaKen does get the side switch. Still trying to throw out some of these phantoms with the drive rush and rebuttal to the other drive rush. No, you can't do anything about it. Acting second.
Bien.
Oh,
okay. Wow.
Oh, my.
Still. Double departure. Holds the parry. Anti-air. Overhead hits. Departure gets clipped. Drops the combo though. DI on the last hit of the string. That's going to be VX Bao's round to win.
Good anticipation. Actually, good read just overall against BanannaKen. Thinking that he would commit to the string and having the DI ready for it. That's impressive.
It's a knockdown. That's sweet. Oof. Tries to sneak in and throw there. Another sweep himself, excuse me. BanannaKen with the momentum. Big jump in here from VX Bao. Also, burnout.
The departure.
Bien.
Nice. Go straight for the level 3. I was waiting on it. VX Bao tries to jump out, puts himself in a bad situation. Level 3 from BanannaKen. He's got a level 3 of his own though. Just no drive bar to make anything happen. Wow, interrupt into critical art. Level 3, put the JP in a tree, bro.
I definitely had PTSD of you saying into level 3. That was sick. Burn out. Oh my God.
He's
trying to break through to you. He's trying to break through to you. Back to back to back OD spikes coming in from VX Bao. Look at that. 2 to 1 versus BanannaKen.
My man went to Menard for a second. I was like, what?
No. We don't do that here.
All right, here we go. Important game for both of these teams. BanannaKen on the ropes. And already back to that range game to be able to check drive rush. Tries to go for a jump in. Amnesia from BanannaKen. Still gets clipped. Needs to hit because of it, but the back throw right after.
Forward, a little bit of aggression going up for BanannaKen. Over. He's still trying to swing it out. That medium punch also. Range.
Neutral jump. I love it. Oh, wow. We got past the crouch and medium kick. One bar apiece. The Parcher's still there. No throw. Double roundhouse. Wants the advantage. Almost held the parry. 2 bars now. Teleport to get out of there. That could have been dangerous. OD departure. Oh, okay. DI this time to stop the target string. And now, BanannaKen has the opportunity to stop.
The Parcher set up too. We talked about what happened during the spike engagement, trying to outplay the other, outclass the other with the timing. Here comes the Goon Squad as a way to steal that momentum away from VXBal. Which side was he on? That was kind of tough.
I had no idea. I thought he was going to get a conversion off of it. Gets the corner throw. Here comes VXBal. Tries to DI. Nothing doing. Nothing there. Staggered pressure into level 3. VXBal not in CA territory, but this is still a huge lead. A nice chunk of the bar. And a nice
the medium punch poke out. No. Not like this. BanannaKen taking full advantage of that with the side switch. Juggling it with the standing heavy punch.
Bad news bears.
Not the Bears. Not again.
Didn't make anything happen. There's a neutral jump from VXBal. He spins the meter, and now he is on team match point right now with JP versus BanannaKen in the run back in an unprecedented result with this lead happening right now by VXBal. Strolls over, set up with the departure. If BanannaKen doesn't change something right now, we could be looking at it in.
Nada, coge tu tiempo, todavía lo tiene. Él tiene level 2.
So much mileage you can get too from
tiene level 2, acuérdate.
Not even just for the damage, but we're talking about all the momentum. The Departure coming in, the teleport does get defended against the low medium kick, also trying to tap dance on him. A little bit of a jab from VXBal. Man, the air-to-air is also very potent.
I thought it was actually going to be called by that.
I thought so too, not going to lie to you. Fears going into the level 2 Goon Squad. No, sir, you're going to get fully punished. VXBal taken down in the rebuttal. Yo, I didn't even realize that. That's already matched. That's the whole match for UIU.
30-point showing. VXBal redeeming himself, especially when it counts for a playoff spot. That is going to be 30 points to the side of UIU. I can't wait to check the standings after that. That's 170 points for UIU. And now that Red Rooster Army, nothing. Oh, tiebreakers. Oh, they're beautiful
tiebreakers all around. That's right. Yeah, 170 apiece for both of these teams. That's insane. That's actually insane going into this. There's so many different implications now going into the playoffs for these two teams, but also Bandit just having, what, like a 30-point lead ahead of everybody else, too? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I miscommunicated. That was versus Vortex also. It could go either way for one of those three teams to fall out of the playoffs. It's so close.
Oh, man.
It's actually so close.
Oh, yo. Oh, that's going to be a sticky situation. Wow, the standings are going to tell quite the story. But I want to know the story UIU has after a successful team match. Let's throw it down to the stage. Hollywood RobTV talking with Dual Kevin.
In the most important match of the season for them, Team UIU, when they absolutely needed the points, have officially tied it up with Red Rooster. Dual Kevin in that lead-off spot, bro, in the clutch against PR Balrog. How does it feel to get that dub?
Oh, man, it feels great. Not gonna lie, going into it, I was a little bit nervous, actually. I don't think I've been nervous all season, but PR Rog, he's just a happy-go-lucky guy. It's like, man, I'm not trying to match that energy right now when we're trying to be competitive. So I was able to fist pump him, handshake, whatever, just talk nicely right before the match. But once he sit down, he kept going. But I had to put it on a hold for a bit. So it was a good match, though.
Did the match go how you expected it to go? You specifically said in your pre-match interview you wanted to play against PR Balrog. I know it's a player you're expecting all that. Did you expect it to go the way it went?
Oh yeah, I mean, as I want to play any opponent, I would prefer the 2-0, you know? No stress at all, just like an easy ride to the dub.
Okay, and your teammates had your back as well. KnuckleDu, he ended up losing 2-1 right there to Ajax. Great match right there. But then you guys also trusted VX Bao in that clutch spot. What can you tell me about your teammates that you have right here, bro?
Bro, I appreciate my teammates so much, man. Like, there's a language barrier with us and Bao, but we got Zen translating for us, right? But, like, the energy that we're still going into, like, even a dire situation like this, you know, we still trust Du, Bao, Zen. They trust me. So, even though BanannaKen's been on a roll on the JP mirror, we knew that let Bao fight him again. I think we got it this time, for sure.
And right now, that officially, oh my God, puts you at 170 points. You guys needed the win that you got right there. You needed Bao to get that 20 points at the end. So now you have one more week left. What is you guys' mentality and energy going into this last week? Your fate is entirely in your hands.
I mean, it's just like any other match, right? I mean, that's how it is when, like I mentioned before, even if you're in loser's bracket, you just got to play one match at a time. And if you play your best, we know we can do it. We've been at a dire situation already. We could do it once again.
The biggest moments is for the biggest of dogs, and that is exactly what we have right here with Team UYU. Their back was against the wall. They needed the points, and they got it done. Now they are sitting at 4th place with one more week to go as they try to make it into the playoffs. Dual Kevin, VX Bao, and of course, Zen and KnuckleDu Dang looking ridiculous. Kev, congratulations on an extremely clutch performance on your team needed it most.
Let's get this mission started.
KnuckleDu is your Capcom champion. He is your 2018 champion.
We got more Street Fighter League. I know you can smell the tension in the air.
We back in the field, back. We ready, it's time.
Ooh, punish counter.
Inside of the huddle, you know that I cry. A dangerous mind, a weapon of choice from pushing the line.
Season after season, it's only gotten better.
Big Bird in trouble.
Bet it all, give me my cash. Supreme game, can't stop it. Take off like a rocket. Break it back, don't bend mine. I'm the one now, you can't hide.
What an upset! What an upset!
With all your heart.
This is our moment.
Nobody saw this happening. I dare you to find me better Street Fighter.
It's time to rise. This is our moment. This is our time. The time is now. It's time to rise.
Unprecedented and unpredictable. It only gets better.
Over nothing! Straight to the door!
This is a different ChrisCCH. I don't know who this young man is.
We ready whenever. The world is watching. The time is now. No other option. No other way. Play to win the way that we play.
My man looks so happy.
At the front of the pack. Leading the way, it's time to reign.
Bird's momentum, his speed in general, so hard.
Into the bottom, ain't nothing to fear. We running the game.
NRD taking it down convincingly against the biggest sprint that we've seen thus far.
This is the hardest season of Street Fighter League ever.
Doing it for the time.
History in the making.
This is our moment. Yeah, this is our time.
This kid is ridiculous. This kid is ridiculous.
This is our moment. This is our time.
He gives a kiss to the audience. I love that.
With this full fight.
Execute.
All you have your day now.
This is our time.
UYU are your Street Fighter League US champions.
Showtime, baby!
Right now.
Everyone who's got a ticket for this category cup is getting a show.
Right
Final game, final round! You couldn't write a better story! Get into the ring!
God, I'm low. God, my soul. All of my thoughts be dark like coal. Up to the party, y'all don't want smoke. Energize the body. Raise up the yard right now.
I'll take on all of you!
Right now. I win it all right now.
Bring on!
science like a creative physics. It's like I was born on the outer. Close my eyes, all I see is digits. This how I feel when you get to the commas.
That felt good, didn't it?
Emoji going the distance.
Right now.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this.
Rocky talk right now.
Meaningless.
It's all set.
Welcome back to week 9 of Street Fighter League. It's unbelievable that we are already so close to rounding it out. It's going so fast because the matches are so phenomenal. This week was ridiculous. Vicious, what was the first match today?
We had Bandits going up against Endemic. Endemic, their main role was to play spoiler for the points over on the side of Bandits. It actually almost happened. I'm not even kidding you. Listen, all of these cats were low-key kind of disrespecting Endemic.
Yeah.
We've heard it in the studio, we've heard it out of the studio. The fact of the matter is, they are out of the playoffs, but it was a lot closer than intended.
Hey, that's facts. And they actually hit their 3-digit goal, like they said before.
Oh, they
At
did.
least it is
Yeah.
that. They got their 100 points. So, I mean, now they're still making waves, because I feel like, to me, that's a big hit, the fact that they went 25-20 with Endemic, especially that they're out of the run.
Bro, okay, look, the best match of this one so far, I mean, for me personally, Samurai versus Chris T.
Come on now.
It was hilarious with the whole fly situation. I guess there was like a fly went in his face, he said, and then Mena screams out. Mena was like endemic fly.
Right.
Yeah, we said the same thing. Somebody grab a microscope, check the jersey on that fly.
That was absolutely ridiculous. But as far as the actual match, when I seen Samurai do dash up EXDP, I knew it was over with.
It's over. Yeah, no, you're mentally checked
never
out.
see him lose after he starts playing like that.
I
and starts
literally
standing
said
still.
that's literally the Samurai. I was like, the dash up, I was like, that's the Samurai of old. Remember old Street Fighter? He would legit be like, like, and you'd be like, what just happened? The whole studio shifted. Everybody, the cameraman was like, what the hell?
Listen,
like,
bro,
everybody
I'm telling you,
moved.
bro, in season 1 of Street Fighter League, my team makes it to the finals, or we playing up against a team, against Samurai Squad. This was when he was playing with Adam. He does wake up overhead with Ryu to kill me. On his wake up, he hits me with overhead. Absolutely disrespectful. Actually, that hurt so much that I want to move on to the next match. We have versus Vortex versus Team NASR. Punk versus NL.
Yes.
Oh, that could have gone.
My
so
God,
what's crazy
that was
about
sweaty.
this, as dominant of a performance NASR did throughout the entirety of it, I feel like things would have greatly shifted mentally, momentum-wise, if NL had actually taken it against Punk. And did you remember, again, to remind you, just in case you had missed it, a little bit of a spoiler, there was something that Punk did that had never been done, like, ever.
He does
never uses
I don't even think Cammy players use this move in the level of playing that we're looking at, right? From Diamond and higher, tell me any of the Cammies that have done this exact move, OD hooligan into command grab. You know how much conditioning?
Bro.
Even his conditioning had been conditioned.
It took
There's more
years.
conditioning in that game than up here. It's crazy. It's actually,
he
for
put
sure
that in a book that he read in school. His mom knew about it.
I'm
like,
telling
no one's
you,
ever
dog.
gonna do this,
Listen.
and he did it. Like,
We
that's
will not
actually
see Punk do that again, maybe throughout the lifetime of Street Fighter.
No. But
Cap,
if he does it in the playoffs, I'm leaving.
Oh yeah,
I swear.
it's impossible to get away from that. So Punk going to that was absolutely insane. It seemed like it was like he channeled his inner dance slip. That's the only Cammy player. That's the only Cammy player that likes to use hooligan and to complete a comeback. Overall, I just got to make sure we point out that was Team NASR's best performance so far as a team. And I think that means so much. It guarantees that they're going to be in first place. But outside of that, it also shows that, hey, when the chips are, it's not like the chips are down, but when the stakes are the highest, they've gotten even stronger. Terrifying for all their opponents.
One of the things that I pointed out was that was the most active we had heard the NASR bench the entire season. Like, they literally was talking to each other like, hey, but blah, blah, blah. Big Bird was getting in there.
Yeah.
And Big Bird got his
Big
dub
Bird.
too. So that's another thing that kind of like added to it. We always talk about how, you know, the emotions of these teams, especially Team NASR, can't come into play. You saw it right there in activity, but it brought them closer together. So I guess that's a better Team NASR for it, you know?
Last team that we had for this week was Team UYU versus Red Rooster. The best match to me, no bias, was the Midwest finest Dual Kevin going up against PR Balrog. You know how good PR Balrog is? You know how nasty his neutral game is? That is an absolute legend, an OG. At some point, the best player in America back in Street Fighter 4. He was going up against Dual Kevin. I don't know which one.
But he was going, up against Dual Kevin.
He's going up against Dual Kevin. That's a good question. I'm not sure. But either way, it was the winning one. 2-0.
Yeah.
That was extremely clutch though, in all seriousness,
that was
man.
facts.
And I think it set up what was to come after that with VX Bao versus BanannaKen. Ajax did an amazing job beating KnuckleDu Dang, by the way. That was clutch. But VX Bao versus BanannaKen, did you guys see that going that way?
Bro, what did I say before the match?
not at
I was
all.
like,
We said
look, what happens is, it's a different thing when you meet up after that first time. That's like that first match, you can have it. That second time, though, I know they did some work going into it. And you can tell VX Bao was not playing around. And it definitely went his favor, especially because that actually saved UYU. KnuckleDu lost.
He needed it.
They needed
That's
that,
fair.
bro.
That's fair.
That
There's a
was-
lot of consideration too, because we talked about a lot of the interviews. A lot of these players are like, "Yo, BanannaKen is now on the radar for everybody because he plays the wildest, right? He's caught a lot of people off guard." But when it comes to the run back, I'm very, very much so concerned about like the rest of it going into the playoff spot. Like, how much more can BanannaKen bring to the table, being in the anchor spot, week in, week out? I think he's played every single week thus far. It's like, how much more can you deliver to throw some of these top dogs off guard?
All I know is that they're going to have to keep on trusting him because he's done too much this season to switch this order up. Keep it PR Rog, Fidelity, whichever order you want to do that, and BanannaKen needs to stay at that 20-point spot. But at this point, they are fighting hard to try to make it into the playoffs because that loss did technically put them at 5th place, but they are tied 170-170. Vicious. Week number 10 is coming up. The last week before the playoffs. What matches do we have?
This is do or die time. That's right. I said that once before, and I'll say it again. This is for everything here for Street Fighter League Season number 6. Next week, it's going to be Red Rooster versus Endemic.
Oh my God.
That's going to be crazy.
That's OD.
Yo,
That's OD.
The newly reinstated Endemic in terms of their mental, man. That's going to be so important for Red Rooster. They have to get as many points as possible. Same thing goes for versus Vortex versus the Bandits. Versus Vortex versus the Bandits. There are so many implications on the line with how many points they have currently, and that's not even the rest of it.
Oh, okay.
UYU versus NASR.
Oh
this
my
could
God.
potentially be playoff
gosh.
spot on the line for both UYU and Red Rooster still.
Ladies and gentlemen, right here, what you are about to see on Street Fighter League is why certain players are special. We can all do it in ranked match. We can all hit that anti-air. You can maybe even go to a couple of money matches or your local. But when all of these eyeballs are on, when these lights are bright, what are you going to do? That is what decides your legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are seeing is the highest level of Street Fighter in the world today. And we are about to find out who is going to punch their ticket into the Street Fighter League US Finals. Week 10 of Street Fighter League, right here, same place, same time at Capcom Fighters. Street Fighter League, Big Hollywood, Vicious, and Tasty Steve. We gone!
Worth of damage. No, it's going to be a little bit more than that. My mistake. Samurai, he does have an opportunity to drive them. Do a lot of damage. We'll see that.
Go to guys.
The overhead is blocked. Another.
More in a perfect. He knew it was coming. Reynald takes out Xiaohai.
Menard taking it down another after another after another.
My man is definitely holding that spot close to his chest. Oh, wow. Drive rush.
See what I mean, though? Like, you have to guess so much.
Oh, perfect distance. Kick the fist. That's going to be a 20-point lead right now for NASR. Angry Bird already making his way up. And
careful right now. Drive bar back in there. Is that gonna hit? Yo, the level 3.
It is.
CA on top of it. You're not only dead, but you're dead.
I thought it was actually gonna be called back.
I thought so too. Not gonna lie to you. Here's going into the level 2 Goon Squad. No, sir, you're gonna get fully punished. VX bow.